Blancas.
Gotta cut that fan. We in the trap house.
Cut that shit off, cuz.
Cut that fan, cuz.
I got you, man.
Bring it back, Ill Will.
I appreciate the Yeah, you doing it,
hey, man, kill that motherfucking fan, dog. So we can get out in this water. Episode 11, niggas, what's up?
Got you, man.
11 mile.
Still in Southfield.
Southfield streets right now.
Yeah. Doing the speed limit.
We got our seatbelts on.
We doing the speed
We have our
limit
hats
for
in front.
sure.
No hoodies. And there's only 2 of us in the car.
We ain't trying to get in that water. Cheers. Cheers.
And we are back, episode 11 in this motherfucker. I'm about to go to heaven. I got my girl Juicy. She in this bitch. My nigga Will in this motherfucker in this bitch. Let's go.
Juicy.
And I'm holding it down. I got my nigga Slim Pack on the other side of town. Got my nigga J-Mac holding it back. Got my nigga Cool Breeze is back.
Cool Breeze on the side, smoking the sack. It's a Monday night, and you know we got that. Pass the mic all the way over to the other side. Go ahead, J-Mac, ride.
Oh.
What?
That nigga face.
Hey. Cue John
That nigga got
Cena.
serious. He felt like.
Where's the John Cena?
He said, bitch, I can rap.
I'm about to take a shot.
That nigga look and look. Do y'all see the mic he got? He got the studio mic tonight.
Chandelier.
Chandelier.
I almost got in that mode.
You should have seen his face. That nigga looked at the
Chandelier.
mic and he was like, "This is my time. I'm about to show you."
DMX almost came
Pass
out.
this to the left.
Yeah, he did.
That was actually good.
I can't believe we started this
Calabasas.
motherfucking episode off
That's
like
the
that.
Chandelier.
DJs can rap. What the fuck y'all thought?
Right. Cool Breeze fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't forget about our video we had out.
What
to
you
this
say,
bitch.
Michi?
We did the whole rap
You
free
fucked me
drunken
up.
mags,
For real?
nigga.
I do fuck him up.
We had a freestyle session.
Oh, it didn't even start recording.
Oh.
This bitch live as hell though.
It's live.
Tripping.
So that was only on live. Oh, well.
That's still good.
That's good. They seen it. You recording now? He recording now. He's recording from here.
Take 2.
That's all
Like,
good.
they Cool Breeze do this shit too much.
Yeah, that's all. Fuck it.
Take 2.
I went to Grand Valley State University.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Go Lakers.
BBSU.
Go Lakers.
That's Kalamazoo.
And we whoop that ass every motherfucking time.
That's in Kalamazoo, ain't it?
Hey, that's the year you was
Grand
there.
Rapids.
The
Grand
year I
Rapids.
was at Ferris, we beat
Grand Rapids.
Grand
What
Valley's
school in
ass.
Kalamazoo?
Ferris.
Western.
Ferris State, baby.
Yeah, we went
FSU.
I used to go up there and party.
Ferris
Glee-
State is
Yes.
a party school.
Yeah, that's
right.
where we used
We
to
won
party
the
at.
I used to go up there and party.
GLIAC championship 5 years in a row, baby.
I
And
can't
2
look at
years
this
ago, we
nigga,
won
man.
the.
Y'all didn't play
MC
against nobody.
I'm glad that was on tape.
Excuse
Did
me?
y'all just see this nigga
D-
done this
D1.
thing?
Jerry
He
Joint.
just did the Wiz
D1
Khalifa.
double A.
Jerry Joint
Like-
is his name.
She say we ain't
Jerry
playing.
Joint.
I'm just joking
He
around.
like somebody. He
Chandelier.
really looks like somebody daddy now.
Chandelier.
Rolling that bitch up.
Chandelier.
Chandelier smoking.
Yeah, you hear me?
Chandelier
It's
smoking.
happening.
Smoking paper. Chandelier smoking.
Taylor game.
Hey, that's a new thing. That's what we call it.
Taylor gang.
You chandelier
Chandelier
smoking.
smoking.
You know what?
We
Speaking
motherfucking
of
fans.
chandelier,
Yeah, he's, okay, yeah, chandelier.
Chandelier
Y'all
smoking.
blow out.
Let
Y'all
me
blow
whip out
out.
my
Chandelier.
paper.
Let me whip out my paper.
Like, hey, you see it.
Hey, culinary, you feeling that
Everybody
chandelier
know we
music?
fucking smoking.
Hey, man, I'm
Smoking.
definitely feeling the
DJs fucking
chandelier.
smoking.
My dog.
Smoke. We
See
gonna
what
get
I'm
some
on
hats.
up
No,
there.
it's winter time over. We gotta get something else. Some t-shirts.
Dad hats.
That's what it is.
Hey,
Oh,
man,
they right here.
Dad.
I want to
to
start off by
Smoking
I know
saying.
other niggas who need dad hats.
I want to start off by saying, man, I salute the chief of police, Detroit chief of police, man,
Yeah,
for
one time for Sunday,
for-
Sunday, yeah.
grabbing
Oh.
control of
the
a
number one
chaotic
light-skinned guy of the week.
situation that he could have had. He know that
Yep.
the Detroit drag race, street race, burn rubber thing is so lit right now. Like we've always had it, but the fact that cameras is catching it, and then Vice did their whole little thing on it. It's a whole.
What's
episode
fucked
on
up is
YouTube.
though, later on that night somebody got hit. They was,
Yeah, but that's
They was
Oh, by the
too
cars, they was
close,
doing that.
though.
They was doing
Yeah,
that.
so
They
be the
should
Get out
people
the
that
way.
be too close.
Get your ass out the way.
But the thing about it is, they're gonna put more safety in it, and they gonna make it kind of a little different in safety now or some shit like that. The whole purpose.
They had an
is
event
this.
and
They
it was
not
a
trying to
surround
shut it
by
down.
Yeah, it was called
It's
Sunday
like-
Fun Day, and
Okay.
what's been going on is, and if a lot of people don't know, in the streets, the guys, young kids, man, they got these Challengers and these Chargers and these motherfucking Meros and this the Motor City. This what it is. It's like
whip.
you know.
Whip.
So they burn rubber and they like to peel out. So what was happening is they was peeling out in the streets and all over. They was shutting down the lodge. You know,
We on the lodge with it.
all that shit, you know, the 94 shit, they did it on there, and the chief was locking people up, and he started to get whiff of how crazy it was going. So the winter, they had to chill out. So now y'all know the weather breaking around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So he seen the flyer where it was like Sunday Fun Day, but not knowing that they'd put it together, they got 2 locations that they opening up. And they letting these guys go out there and just have fun, you know.
Fuck their cars up.
And it came from it really came from the chief of police. He like into racing and he got into fast cars. So he was really like he was really like into it, trying to find something for them to do to make it, you know, better for them to do.
What he did was
Well,
make
let
sure
me
his
get
goddamn
myself out
freeways
there.
ain't
Maybe I
get
could
shut
do
down
that
no
too.
motherfucker.
Get out on the damn freeway and go
Don't
over
shut
here
my
to the
goddamn
side.
go over here where I told y'all to go at, which is cool.
Fast
You know what I'm saying? You isolate the situation, but for y'all in all these situations, now they know where everybody is at. They y'all marked now, so it's like now y'all got to do this shit with some
Shout out
calls and some
to
honors.
Tay
But
Crispy.
I appreciate. Shout out my nephew, man. Tay
He
Crispy.
was out there reporting
He
live.
was out there reporting live like he always do.
From the
man.
That's
So
how I knew
Northwest
about
East
it.
Side.
I'm still
East
trying to figure out where the
it's
Northwest
what
East Side at.
yeah.
That's his area. That's where he from.
It's on the
That's where he
northwest
from.
east.
That's where he's from.
Side of town.
That's where he's from.
And the
got a
chief of
South
police
Side in
actually
Detroit?
talked to him during his interview.
Yeah, he did a little
got a
interview and shit. That was nice, but
Yeah.
Y'all claim Southwest. Y'all don't got a South Side though.
How you
no,
know?
we ain't got a south side.
Oh, you know, goddamn South
I
Side.
mean, y'all, everybody got a South Side. Y'all don't claim it.
See, but we go by the miles around
Yeah,
here.
we do.
South
We do.
Side, South side.
See, we
Nigga, this
got
ain't
11
Houston.
miles. 11
miles
miles.
and east and west, and
This
then
ain't Houston,
the
nigga.
southwest.
But see, we only for
Like we ain't got no
West,
north
south.
side and no south side. We don't have that shit.
We got the north end.
We got
We
the
do
east
got the
side,
north
west
end.
side,
We do got
north
the north
end,
end.
southwest.
The north side.
We got southwest.
And everybody know about Northwest.
But it ain't the north end.
That's
I
where
don't know if
Cool
it's
Breeze
considered north because it's not north.
It ain't.
That's interesting.
It's show
It's,
lane.
it's,
It's
considered,
south.
but it's
All
considered
north
the
end,
north
but
end.
not
though.
the north.
It's south.
So-
Anybody that ain't
can
from
y'all
Detroit,
tell me-
listen up.
Can y'all tell me where's the northwest east side at?
It's
though?
that's where
It's
where
like
Tay Crispy
Northwest
stay.
east side of town.
That's where Tay Crispy from.
Exactly.
On the
What city is
northwest
that?
east side of town.
That's
city
him.
Is that east side?
It's Tay
That's
Crispy
where my little homie
World.
from, man.
Tay Crispy World, man. Tap in.
That's where Neff
Alright.
from.
Yeah.
Northwest East Side.
That's it.
East
Side. East side.
East side. There you go.
This what he had
Had
to
to
say.
say.
Hey, but yeah, man, big shout out to
Martin,
the
get that lighter.
police for doing that for
DJ's
them.
podcast.
I know what
That's the
mine
most
is.
positive thing I ever seen him do, honestly.
Who?
Yeah.
I've never seen the chief of police.
Hell yeah.
That's real.
I didn't even see
Well,
him.
positive for
I ain't
the
gonna say-
youth.
I ain't gonna
Well,
say
yeah,
positive.
yeah.
I'm
I'm just saying as far as trying to take it away from the city and
But I think instead of locking them up and trying to get on their head like
Because
normal,
when-
you know
waste of
Detroit.
time.
when they did the
You gonna
paintball
rebel.
guns, they took that away.
That,
And it
that
was-
was a different-
That's yeah. They trying to kill niggas.
which
No,
ain't
but
that
They
different.
did.
Right,
they
because
organized
cars are
it and they
deadly
had fun
Cars
with
is-
it.
They didn't want to
cars.
do that in the city, like.
But they
open
organized it
street
and
where
had fun
kids
with it,
can
and
get
people
hit.
still got locked up. They did it in the neighborhood.
Yeah, after they organized it and did
They
it right,
still-
when it didn't. Yeah, we did have a paintball joint. I do remember that. We
And then
did
they
have
took
a
it away.
paintball joint, and they
Oh, yeah,
did
that's
take
a
that
lot.
shit
That's-
away.
yeah, that's a-
So it go back and forth with what they consider fun or what we consider fun, I guess.
Detroit is lit though. We got our own culture, our own vibes.
Yes, we do.
Everything
we
is
actually really
changing.
need our own reality show.
We cannot.
for-
Everybody gonna get indicted and go to jail.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Can't
So
even do that
we
one.
can't do that. We can't
Whoa.
say everything gonna be like
Different
bleep,
reality
bleep, 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 and bleep. I'm pulling up to
Now
bleep.
y'all know Detroit culture. We don't do the reality show.
Yeah, I can't do that. I mean,
Ain't
we
nobody
can
hopping on the
script
board
it.
for that. We can script and tell a
So,
story,
yeah,
a fake
Mona-
ass movie.
Mona, you can give us the
We
scripted
gotta
check.
we gotta be actors in these movies. They gotta know that this actors. We done lost too many niggas to these cameras.
Yeah, what
We
if
need to have a
Swear.
coalition
Detroit?
reality
That'd
show
be funny
Nah,
as
it's
hell.
not. That's a show.
that follow the DJs.
And me, because I'm not a DJ, but I'm with I'm with y'all.
So Ill Will in the
You
booth
outside
going
with
crazy.
us?
Ill
Shit,
Will.
so Cool Breeze in them weed spots going crazy.
Facts.
nigga.
Okay.
That's a good
Speaking of
aspect
That
weed
shit be a
spots.
whole
Yeah,
nother
that shit-
ball
that shit
game.
a
And that
world.
mother, it's a world.
I love it.
That's a dangerous world. Nigga can get
You in the
your ass
weed game.
busted in any
You get high, can't
any
you?
moment.
It is. It's outlaw
It's a
life
little
right there.
bit- Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
living a
like
little
outlaw
dangerous
life.
in
Some
there.
outlaws.
But I'ma still be
just
performing
a
in that
good
beat.
old boy.
That's so funny. Do y'all
Never
think-
mean to know. I used to love that show.
So we was talking about earlier about the Detroit industry and talking about how Detroit, how we really get it out the mud when it comes to this music and just being independent, grinding, and from the movies to everything. It's like we don't have no.
You the only one that was in the movie.
Be quiet. But it's for us. It's for us. I'm bringing the wins back home.
Black
I said,
Dynamite
is that,
and shit.
But
is
no,
that
listen-
Demetria Peridot?
And he is okay. So
It's
listen.
period.
Period, Pooh.
I'm just playing.
As long as it roll off the tongue.
No, listen. No,
It's
listen
not
though.
period. It's not period. It's
It's-
not the T. It's the D. It's the peridot.
Okay.
it's French.
And it's green. Everything is green and positive. So
Gotcha.
we was talking about the Detroit industry, and we was talking about music specifically, just like how I feel like it's making a good turn. And we was talking about how every other city, it seemed like the labels are looking at them, but they don't. It's like we don't get that push here in Detroit. We gotta literally get everything out the mud. How y'all feel about that?
If y'all had a label sitting there besides Motown, I think right now it'd be.
See,
No, I can't say that. I can't say that.
Coalition
I
Records.
think if y'all
Motown.
listen back to a few podcasts, we had this discussion.
Motown just got here.
But what it is
right.
is we don't have no big dogs. Look at all these other places like everybody will say Atlanta. They getting everybody. No,
I feel like
Cali,
New York is on
Capital.
fire.
New York got budgets. They got people.
No,
Nah,
look
they-
who
nah.
in New York. You got
Yeah.
50 Cent signing
Jay-Z.
them niggas. You got
Yeah.
the Maces and the Jay-Z.
Which would
signing
turn
them
around to
niggas.
where you don't want to say
We
Atlanta
ain't got nobody
QC.
signing, nobody here. You
JD,
see how-
Jermaine
you see how
Dupri.
Royce the 5'9"
Damn,
did
even
T
Jermaine
Grizzly?
Dupri, you're right.
What happened?
Yeah, that
how
was
Royce-
fucked up.
You see how
That
Royce
was
did
I
fucked
don't
T?
know
That
about
was
what
fucked up.
happened.
That wasn't cool.
Please tell me.
So what happened was, Royce had went on the Breakfast Club and was
Yeah, the
like,
Breakfast Club. That's why it was-
at a certain point in time, M wanted to. He was asking Royce, "Could you, would you work? Should I work with T? Let me do a song with T." And Royce was like, "Nah, it's not time yet." For whatever he felt.
But
like.
why?
He act like he was waiting on
never
another
said
single
it.
or
What
something
he
to come
said,
from T
His
Grizzly.
reason for saying that was he wanted T Grizzly to gain all of his own success and didn't feel like he had to use Eminem to get it because he was already going. That didn't make sense to me because why wouldn't he want to get the co-sign from his homie? And that's what T Grizzly said in the message. Like, bro, that shit was kind of weird that you did that. That don't make sense for the
Very
OGs.
weird.
What if that would have held him back?
Now, what I did see today that was interesting is I seen Sada Baby, Big Sean, and Payroll shooting a video or something.
That's exactly what he need to get. That's
You
exactly what it is.
You remember Sada was like, Big Sean ain't no top. He ain't from our.
No, I ain't said he did. Oh, he said that.
So I guess they mended those words, which is good because we need to look, but it almost looked like Big Sean.
That's what I think.
What happened?
He do.
Lately, that's what I'm seeing is that Big Sean's coming around needing it. He needing to look.
He been with Bino, Drago,
Band Gang.
So he trying to tap back.
He not bigging them up. He not bigging them up. Is that not what
It ain't. No, he's trying to get bigged up.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
he not.
It ain't that nobody not fucking with Sean, but
He
Sean
not posting them. They posting that they're with him. He's not like I'm in the studio with Drago
Right.
Bino. He not putting them on his platform.
True.
He's just working with these guys.
Right.
It's
Trying
still
to see
once
what's
again to go
poppin'.
back to what Michi's saying. We still don't have
We don't
nobody
have
that's gonna
that.
make us shine.
But if you were-
50 Cent,
where they
what
working
50
with Sean
Cent
at?
gonna do
I mean,
with
are
you?
they out of town?
Listen, no, what 50 Cent gonna do with you? He gonna take you all across town. He gonna
Hell
put you in
yeah.
every spot, every suite. So imagine what's in Atlanta. Look how
And you know how many
big
50
wigs-
Cents over there in New York?
Yeah.
know how many
New York got the
50
execs up there. They got
I mean,
their
they got
own
the
building.
execs.
And
They
think
got
of how
people
many
there.
execs. Think how many execs in Atlanta. So that go back to answer to go back to her topic is saying like that's.
But y'all
why
got
we
y'all
ain't
got
nobody.
Jay-Z came and shined. What's his name?
Who?
He on Rock Nation, ain't he?
Who?
Bodie on Rock Nation.
No, we talking about in the
I'm
city.
just saying, in the city, where Bodie from?
He from the city.
They
but
didn't
he
come get him?
Listen, no, what he's saying, what he said.
You saying they came and got Bodie
Bodie
James?
James.
signed to Rock Nation.
He said he Rock
No.
He
Nation.
signed to Rock Nation, then that's a good look.
That's still not.
I don't
But
know that
signed
he's
to
with
Nation.
Griselda.
I heard the
And
Griselda.
Jay-Z didn't
It's
come
a
get
third
him.
party.
technically.
Yeah, it's
But-
a third.
Don't
I heard
say
the
that.
Rock.
y'all not
Rock Nation
y'all
first.
talking about what we was talking about in the beginning.
Exactly.
What?
What he originally said is we don't have nobody in the city that's gonna pick up. That's a 50 Cent or Jay-Z
Or QC.
or QC that's gonna pick
Or
up an artist
Empire.
and turn them up like that. We don't have that in the city.
Rick Ross.
All
ain't-
these artists,
ain't
all
the
these
fuck-
people putting it in the mud their own self.
Rick Ross in Atlanta got his own label in Atlanta.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah,
And with a whole bunch of artists I see.
Picking up artists.
yeah.
So we had a Slim from Cash Money just living here.
He ain't coming to pick up no artists in Detroit because they ain't living here. So we don't have nobody. The people that we
They
have,
say Yo
the
Gotti is
people that we have the Detroit syndrome.
Exactly.
Right. They
I was
see
gonna
the
ask
self.
that part. 'Cause I was gonna say,
Self,
like,
nigga,
damn,
I'm gonna get rich. It's me, and I don't really give a fuck. If you wasn't in my immediate little eating circle,
yeah.
fuck you.
So what's up with the outside coming in? Cause you got the
Oh, we
Dubs
really
now
got
and
it.
shit.
Yeah, but we
Like,
got that. Yeah,
It's gonna make a change.
Oh, now, just saying now.
You got a few people that have stepped in and started a trend. So now it's like it make Big Sean look real bold that Yo Gotti came in and swooped up some talent up out of there.
And he
it make
putting
it
them
look
on.
real bold that he shine, make Lil Baby and them making Doug stand out and look like the artist that he should be. And you never came and
It
did
didn't
this
take
for
long.
nobody.
It didn't even take a year.
You ain't do this for nobody.
Well,
Well, only thing I think I give him this. I think he did help with this doing the single with Cash Doll. Not that he.
Yeah, that song.
But that song was big for her. That was a very big record for her. But I think it only happened just because that was a good song, not because he put the imprint down to say,
Right.
I'm co-signing her. He just.
She
You think
coulda
that
had
song
the
would have went
song
somewhere?
by
If he went on-
herself.
If he went on that hook, you really think that song was finna go somewhere?
They
She
do
would
have
have
a
made a
friendship.
good song.
They
by
have a
herself.
friendship, so
Not
I
saying it's not a good song. I'm just
I
saying
have a
with
friendship.
him on that. With a feet saying, especially y'all know Big Sean got radio,
no, it
radio
wouldn't, it wouldn't
hits.
have did it because
radio.
no, it wouldn't because it went on his album.
yeah, that was
Oh,
Big
yeah,
Sean
it's
play.
the
That was
push.
all Big Sean.
That was a Big
move.
Sean
He do-
play. So
I
I
will
give him
say he
credit
get
for
in.
that. I give him credit for that, making that move and making her big, seen as big on the platform like that, because he used it on his platform, not like he gave her a feature. He used that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's a kind of a difference for me.
It's just,
He do
I
a
don't
lot
like
of.
the
He
fact
do a lot
that-
of. Go ahead.
I just don't like the fact that it's real good that it's labels that's reaching out to the artists and picking them up here, and that's all we got. But it's fucked up because a label is fucked up. So
Right.
Yeah.
it's just bad, but it's
the
good.
deal
you know what I'm
that they
saying?
even try to present ain't even worth it because you're gonna get robbed in the end anyway.
Man, it's so good to be an independent artist, I believe. All you
It
gotta do
is.
is
Say
get you some
Independent
fans.
artists, for real.
It's the time to be one.
Get you some fans.
Hey, it's some old souls in the coalition.
Get you
Detroit.
some fans and get you some DJs.
Dig it out the mud and get it out the mud.
Hey, Slim, you
Your
should write a
check gonna
book.
be fat as fuck.
Hey, I should write a book. I
You
don't know,
should.
bro. I'm in.
You
I'm
slightly
in
got
the
the blueprint.
I'm
'Cause
in
I
the
remember-
midst of doing this.
I
but
remember when
don't-
I met you. That's what you was on. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, it's a focus. I
Yeah, build
Shout out to your new endorsement.
Say you ain't figure. You still trying to figure it out.
like I'm trying
That's
to
how
figure
you
out a
sound.
whole bunch.
Got you.
But I know what I
You
know.
some
but
shit, but it ain't.
How long you
still
been
need
rapping?
Some shit.
man, like on some I freestyled in my car. My dad. made me
How long
freestyle
you
in the car
been
in second
pursuing it
grade.
as a career?
Pursuing as a career. 2014. I was recording my own shit on a laptop. Like I was hooping and shit. So niggas ain't know about that. That was just me.
So
doing it.
what's been your form of putting your music out in the streets?
Internet.
So since 2014, the only way you've ever put your music out is on the internet.
Yeah, I knew about CDs, like doing that and that situation, but being independent or just shit money, that's money. So figuring it out, and in the midst of really figuring out my style, I figured later on was a better situation for me, especially with internet. SoundCloud was like the first
So
first
SoundCloud is where you
SoundCloud.
released your first song.
Yep, and SoundCloud.
So let me ask you, why didn't you never and back then, why didn't you never try to reach out to DJs?
Didn't know.
And you didn't know that DJs play music?
I didn't know how. like
You didn't know how to walk up to a
oblivious.
DJ and say, "Here's my song, play."
Or
it.
you didn't know your market yet. Or
I
how
didn't
you
know,
was,
like,
your music
I
was
wasn't
going.
there yet. Like, I was an
See
artist.
now,
I wasn't,
that's what I was
wasn't
going to
super
while
there.
I asked him how long before you said. I asked you that because there's what you just said that you 6 years, 7 years in the game. There's steps to everything you fucking do.
I couldn't even stop for laughing.
Motherfucking culinary.
Culinary back there.
Yeah, crunching and munching.
You're not yourself when you don't eat.
Like, you gotta crawl before you walk. You're gonna run into bumps. You're gonna run into. So all that shit you done and you doing is you learning, you growing your steps. So that shit ain't go. That shit that's happening overnight for these people is a overnight career. And you look at them now, they gone.
Yeah, it happened.
They ain't put no hard work in.
Exactly.
This is a nice
They don't be knowing
viral
what
little
to
joke.
do.
Bam, it was cool.
I say that's what keeps
It's
me
over.
motivated, but I can't say like I throw it out there like I say I want to be signed to Rock Nation only for the sake of it's Jay-Z and all that. But I also think that you have to somewhat touch the labels in a sense, like whether if it's collab later 10 years and they like okay Slim the product.
He fit the look.
I would still have to. I always seem like everybody still collab with the labels now I guess for the mat like you know what
You have to have
seems
a
like
lot
that you
of money
still
to be an independent artist.
Very much.
You have to have a big budget or someone who believes in you with a big budget.
Say that part.
To be an independent artist. Let me start there first. You can't just be an independent artist. That's just out the picture. You have to have a team to be an independent artist, and a lot of artists don't necessarily have that. So they look for the next thing, which is to have a label, because the label is that team that they need in order to have a record label. So it's still a game where you might have tried everything you can, and you haven't passed the bar because you maxed out. Like you done. You maxed out. You get what I'm saying?
Good joint. My bad. Good joint. I'm listening closely.
Pause.
So my bad. Pause.
Right.
That's why it's like it's a
These boys is blowing. Pause.
I'm an independent artist too, but I feel like the internet kind of is the back end for
by
me.
you being an internet, by you being an artist. Let me ask you this, because I want to ask you correctly. Like, when you made your first record and you felt like that I want to do this music shit, what in your mind you felt like you had to do to put what was the first step in you putting your music to the world? So you made a song and went straight to DistroKid.
Yes.
How did you know about
TuneCore?
TuneCore. How did you know about
is what I use because I mean this not my first time making songs, or I would write for other artists. And I'll be on a split sheet and I see where they put their music on.
When did you first find out about a split sheet? Like, when did you know about? Because that's deep. A lot of artists don't know that. Shit, that's for real.
I don't know. I guess I got a couple family members that's in the industry already.
Okay.
So I see what they doing and how they make a living. So I'm like, shit, I'm about to tap in.
All right.
But amongst other ways, that was TuneCore and then DistroKid.
So as soon as you made the song, after you made the song and you liked it, you went straight and got a TuneCore and DistroKid.
Yeah.
And after you did that, how did you, like, you already had an internet fan base, which is cool, but what I want to know is, what did you feel like was going to be your next step for people to actually listen to your music? Like, what was your next step after that?
So I said, how can I stream? How can I get people to keep streaming? Twitter, Instagram, just kept making.
How long was it before you decided to say, hey, I do know DJs, let me get in my music and see if they'll give me a spin?
It wasn't until I heard people actually fucking with it and reposting my songs and I chose which song I was gonna give to the DJ.
So you wait. Okay. So you waited.
I waited till I got the response that I wanted to send it to DJs, because I'm like, y'all my last step, because I want to be perfect for y'all before I send it out. I want to at least have some type of audience. I say, this one work in a strip club, I'm gonna send them this. I know this
your
person.
Mind frame, though.
Yeah.
And
I know
you knew that you had to get these. No, you go ahead. But you had to get these records. You knew you had to get these records to the DJ.
Yeah.
Cool.
Once I got my little buzz going, I said, it's ready now for
That's
the
question.
pack.
All right. Well, see, because I think a lot of artists just miss that. You know, they don't know what to do after they make a good song.
I say the steps. It came with the steps. For at least to know to get to y'all, it came with the steps of I knew of what's the big DJ group? I forgot. I think it's like mixtape group, 24K mixtapes, and their DJ, one of their DJs had responded. I just started emailing. I knew about emailing, so I actually did email DJs. I can't say I didn't. I was emailing people in 2014-15. Now, let alone was the music, that's cool. But I knew that part of it, but not necessarily maybe the fork or just going to club, holla at them or whatever the case. But I knew the steps now, at least as the independent artist, I learned it was like another step or another level where it's like, okay, get it to the DJs.
I think my advantage was that I was hosting a lot of events. So, like, most of the people that I would have to even know when I hosted the event at the club was the DJ. So that's where I think I kind of won as an artist mode.
True. It's
yeah,
crazy.
but that always made sense to me. Like I never understood like good sleep. I never understood like how even a lot of the hosts that I see and everything like
y'all gotta see this shit, y'all.
like how the host don't connect with the DJ to the point where if you rapping or you singing and like the DJ don't show you no love, so it gotta be like some kind of disconnect with that. So what I'm saying is like how can you get what I'm saying? I know it's hard.
Wake up.
That fucked me up. He said,
I'm in here, baby.
I'm in here, baby.
Y'all hosts out there that just be saying "ay" on the mic, like they tired, they fed up.
I'm from an era where I don't know about hosts, so
hey host,
me and hosts don't get along well.
Hey host, don't touch the fader in your life.
Hey ho.
Please don't touch my
don't touch my equipment at all. It's not no.
I got like 3 or 4
You're not about to grab my fader.
Don't grab my volume.
I remember when they first started letting the ladies come in and host the bars. It was
baby.
Like,
man, they make checks off these hosts and shit. Nah, this shit.
Well, they ain't making no check off me.
These niggas get paid more than the DJs, bro.
I didn't cut so many hosts mics off. Like,
listen,
man, you that's what a nigga probably.
They don't be knowing when to respect
that shit
the
last
DJ.
night.
I will say that.
I rock with about 3 or 4 hosts out the city that actually know how to host, but we didn't host with each other so many times.
It's like
that we had to build a rapport, but every host will tell you that I'm an asshole.
Hey host, yeah.
They gonna tell you like this nigga really don't want to give me this mic.
I hate hosts.
But
hosts hate me.
But hosts hate me and I hate hosts. But no.
Hosting has got me to Dubai. Hosting has got me to London a few times.
No, that was.
But
hosting. That's what got you to Dubai.
Hosting is lit.
Outside records.
That beautiful smile.
Outside records.
That beautiful smile.
I told you I'm using that.
Talk about no microphone. You rocking no mic.
Pause, not that mic.
Not that mic.
The mic was definitely
involved.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. First of all, don't. This is the one hell of a podcast.
Yeah, this is on chill today.
Ball dog pause.
You guys.
Flued out.
Welcome to 11 Mile.
Flued out.
Speaking of flued out.
Ratchet ass 11 Mile.
Speaking of flued out, listen. I seen on Twitter this girl got flued out. It was a rapper that flew her out.
Okay.
And rappers out there, y'all gotta stop falling for the okie doke. These girls are scamming y'all.
Ooh.
So this girl, she was soliciting on Twitter, got her nice little goods out, and she was looking bad in the pictures. So he flew her out, right? Flew the girl out, and when she get there, she don't look nothing like the picture. So he didn't let. Okay, but so he turned.
Big dummy.
He turned it around and let him and his friends hit. So she didn't let them hit and got in her feelings, and so she decided she wanted to leave but didn't want to leave the house. They tried to put her out. Long story short, she done bust this man's window. She done caused a scene, got into a fight with another girl that was there. The police come. She went to jail.
So she done put a Jasmine Sullivan.
The police came and she went to jail, but luckily in his favor, they had it all on live and all on camera that they did not touch the girl. She was gonna probably try to lie. She was calling them niggers.
That's what she
and
get
everything.
flued out.
Yes,
Right.
but that's what he get for her.
Culinary remind you our country
cousin. That's all I keep thinking about. Like this is my cousin.
I'm a fuck with you. Have y'all ever had a situation where y'all flew someone out and it didn't go according to plan?
Nah, because I would be in jail.
Nah.
When she bust that, listen, it was all on live, and then she didn't have no money to get back. She didn't have no money to get back.
Somebody out.
She didn't have no way back.
Her bad.
He flew her in. Flew out is considered the definition.
She was mad for what?
The definition to me of flew out, you gotta have your way there and way back.
Episode 2, then 3.
Right, 2 or 3. It ain't right. It's flat out. You
gotta get put on the floor. That's what the fuck they get.
That's what she get. I don't feel bad for the girl at all. I feel bad that these rappers is still falling for the
bitch was supposed to
okie
go
doke.
home. Like, okay, I ain't get to the nigga I was trying to get to. Let me get the fuck up out of here. You don't let the niggas run you. After this point,
exactly. You don't love yourself, and you got beat up, and you went to jail, and you don't got no way home.
But the first part was you let these niggas run your ass.
Yeah, that's
I
a little
don't
different.
knock it. If that's what you like to do, ladies, that's how y'all get down. I gotta put the disclaimer out. I don't knock it, but I'm just saying you gotta understand what come with a lifestyle like that.
Yeah. The runner.
A runner lifestyle is bad.
Y'all tripping.
I'm a jogger.
It's a lot of hurdles.
They be so fine.
Never come back from that.
It's a lot of hurdles.
Find us a real runner. She gonna have to tell us her story.
They don't know. Listen,
I'm on the quest to get us a runner.
I got a lot of homeboys, and they done told me these girls be trying to act like they ain't runners. They was again runners.
Man, we used to call them runners in 2006 in Chicago. That's funny as hell.
It's a worldwide epidemic.
They track stars.
Track stars.
Choo-choo train record.
Runners all over the world.
We used to call them.
They getting flued out.
Used to call them what?
The runners didn't get flued out. Never.
Runners don't get flued out.
Well, that one did.
Flued out now.
That one did.
One way.
Star spelled backwards.
Damn,
she didn't get her way back though, so that's not considered flued out.
And I think she got there and turned into a runner. She wasn't a runner on the way.
Yeah, they finessed her.
Star
she didn't look like the picture.
I think she right. I think she seen the stars.
He was like, bro, her titties. Like, what they don't.
He was flaming her ass.
Y'all, it went viral. I'm surprised
Who's
y'all didn't see it. I don't know, some songs.
Man, speaking of crazy ass shit, crazy ass fair, y'all see the baby that slapped the chick up, man.
Slapped the shit out of her.
Listen, in his defense, she supposedly knocked him in the face with the phone.
No, he said it was just a light.
He said
he said it was a light in his face.
He said he got 10,000 for a person that got the video, a closer video. He got 10K.
He said it was just a light. I couldn't see.
I don't blame
He
him.
said
but in the rest
popped
of
me
the
in my
video,
eye
he
with the
say-
little phone.
He went to further to say, like, yeah, if you pop me in my eye, he's like, but I didn't know it was a girl behind the camera.
I just seen
Because
them.
the flashlight was blinding me, but you
They
popped
said
me in my eye, so I had knocked the shit out your ass.
That makes sense.
In his song, he said he gonna slap the
So
shit out of you.
so y'all agree with this action?
Listen,
Hell yeah.
look at this. Look at this tweet.
Look,
Ill will.
Breeze, how you feel about this shit, bro?
Bruh, man, you gotta defend yourself.
You gotta thank you, nigga.
You gotta defend yourself.
So and then I've been who it was.
Then I've been in the news. I've been in the news doing fucked up shit, getting away with it. Nigga, I'll slap shit.
I just think I don't think it's.
I'm about to fly clear with this too.
You paying security niggas? Why the fuck you even get?
He said he don't like his security to do all that rah-rah shit.
They gonna get fired at the end of the night.
What you paying them for?
If somebody,
saying, but
just imagine somebody get that close to you.
If me right now, me Mark G, right now, I would probably smack the shit out of her. But if I was the baby, if I was a nigga in that status, it's nowhere in the world. Even if a bitch hit me, I'm not about to hit her back because I'm the baby.
Y'all see what you call me? Y'all
right
see
now,
what Kevin Gates
DJ Margie,
did?
I'ma smack the shit out the bitch.
Kevin Gates kicked the shit out of a bitch.
But you got music
for touching his
dog.
style.
Exactly.
You that shit sent that boy. That got Kevin Gates on.
Yeah, but that was.
She tried to touch his dick. He was like,
but that come from. But he had a history of shit. So this is what I'm saying. Lil baby
hit the bitch for trying to touch me.
He got a wife.
The baby.
But my wife got to understand.
Miguel drop
I'm
that
a
lady
public
on
figure.
stage.
Sex symbol.
And you put me out here as a sex symbol. You brag about me too.
You remember?
Y'all both brag. We brag about what I do. I eat booty. I do it all. Bitch, pause. But hell yeah, bitch gonna reach for these niggas' dicks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm Kevin Gates, by the way. How y'all doing? Chandelier.
We need a sound effect for that.
Chandelier. But yeah,
Rolling chandelier.
They gonna
That's
think he.
Do y'all think that real music is making a comeback?
they keep saying
What?
that.
You gotta
I
find
keep seeing that in the
Hold
Twitter.
on,
I
hold on.
keep.
You said what?
They said real music, like
What is real music?
not the mumbo jumbo rap, like not
Mumbo.
Hey, the people that's saying that
Like
making the
who?
bullshit.
the. Let's see.
How about that?
What do you call mumble rap? What's the song? A good example? Because you was talking about it earlier.
Anything.
Mumble rap.
You said Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang.
It's a couple.
Lil Pumpy. Ain't his name
Lil Pumpy.
Just pump, man.
What
I
his
think
name?
who else?
You're
Lil
such
Pump.
a fucking hoe.
Lil
I love
Pumpy. He had a few little records. But he a
That
white
song was
kid
good for
just
like 10
playing,
minutes.
like,
They
he
said
just-
that
Hold on.
that's
He a
no
white-
longer.
he a
Meek
white
Mill
kid.
said it. Meek Mill
Meek-
tweeted it as well. He said all that shit about to go away. Everybody that's turned to little babies and all that, they gonna have
He
longevity.
can't be talking about Lil Baby.
No, he's saying that's
the
the
Lil-
part of the wave of the good music.
Lil Yachty is writing hits.
Well,
so
I'm
can't
gonna
talk-
tell
and they was
y'all
talking about
my
him.
top,
Speaking of Lil
my
Yachty.
3 top artists right now. Just game facts. It's Roddy Ricch, it's NBA YoungBoy,
Yes.
and it's goddamn and Lil Baby.
And that's the good rappers.
The young
Turn
new
up
wave
everything.
who about to get this checks. And then you can throw the baby in
right,
there somewhere, but he ain't up there with these
Not
guys
yet.
yet.
Lyrically.
Cause he ain't making the songs that these niggas making. These niggas starting to touch fans now. You know, once you get a fan, I didn't, and I wasn't. I'm gonna be honest. I was not up on Roddy Ricch. I was
Until
not
this
like. I'm
recently.
talking about. I heard songs. And I was like, it's cool. And shout out to Debo. Everybody knows Debo in the city.
Mm-hmm.
He always come up and be like, play Roddy Ricch. You know, that's Cuz. You know, on the Cuz. On the, you know, y'all know.
Yes, sir.
But with that being said, he like play that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be like, it's cool. It's all right. But up until this album is when I got hooked to the Roddy Ricch. So I get like my 3 hottest right now is them motherfuckers, dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
baby.
I'm talking about like astronomical.
NBA YoungBoy got that pain music. I like he one of my favorite rappers right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Like I'm even thinking, you know, like Drake gonna always be able to be cool, but his songs ain't hitting like these little baby records.
Man, they was
These
talking about that on the
songs
radio this
ain't
morning.
hitting like this NBA YoungBoy records. They hitting in a grown man space now.
Yeah, 'cause I'm.
I ain't saying
And
they
the
out,
kids
they
like it
not
too.
in the same wave brackets no more. Drake,
Like,
and,
I mean, guys playing. That was
No,
the
but you-
last
that's-
year,
we-
other year.
what you
So with
mean?
a record. You saying hitting everybody? That shit hit.
No,
Nah, but
I'm just naming.
but once again,
All
it's
of
a
it.
grown man. I'm talking about
Lyrically.
this new wave.
Yeah, he not at the
I'm
top
talking
by
about
himself.
no. He's been in the game forever. That's what I'm saying.
Drake
Okay,
been
no,
at the top for a long.
Drake for me is the new Jay-Z of a new era.
he
for
already
me.
his
Right.
peak.
Right.
He's
yeah.
the Jay-Z of our time. Outside, well, not our time, but y'all time, like the newer generation time.
Millennials.
That's who they got to give that man his credit for the numbers.
Yeah, he been
and
grinding
what-
for a long
you get what I'm
time.
saying? You got to give him that. Like that's he's put up fucking shit. And
Where's
it's crazy.
Thug? Where's Young Thug?
Yeah,
he's a little bit down there.
I'm saying this.
He stopped doing music for a year though.
He needed to.
Is he there?
He was on radio shows explaining a lot of shit that he stopped doing. He said he stopped painting his nails because his nephews or something like that was coming and trying to do it, and he wasn't trying to fuck with it. He just was on radio shows talking about this. He stopped doing certain little unmasculine things because he actually started seeing the fact that his kids in ways he didn't want it affecting him and his family around him. He was just on the Big Boy show, I believe. So that is different, but he ain't in them brackets I'm talking about right now.
I like
You know what? And just
But his name would be mentioned. He got some hits.
He's an honorable mention.
Yeah, but just
mention Young
He's an
Thug.
honorable mention.
but you know what? You know what's
He's a goat.
But hold on, I'm about to.
He taught them their
Wait a
style.
minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put this in perspective. So you'll listen to Thug over Ride Wave right now? No,
Yes.
you wouldn't.
Young Thug.
You probably
Thug?
would. None of them. Everybody's kind of listening to Rod Wave as well. Like
got that
on the
pain
come up.
Just put
And-
out.
and-
But I don't know because I only can listen to so much of Rod Wave.
Yeah, but you still gonna listen to that over Young Thug.
No, I'm listening to Thug over
Cool
Rod
Breeze.
Wave.
What you think,
I'm
Cool
still
Breeze?
I'm
listening to
listening
Thug
to
over.
Thug
I've
over
got
Rod
Thug over
Wave.
them three.
Over what three?
Let's go down the list.
Besides, maybe
is a
besides
lit-
Roddy.
Besides
Roddy.
You got Thug over Lil Baby and NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah.
you want to know what
No.
fuck with
They
your
are- I
NBA
can't
YoungBoy?
deny what you're
This is my
saying,
thing.
though.
This is my
Right,
only
he
thing.
just from a different.
Not
That
denying what you're
motherfucking
saying.
little boy is 20 years old. I am almost half his age, and I feel like that nigga be talking
About your
directly about
life.
my motherfucking life. It trips me out.
It do.
That's what it do for
And
me.
then when I really
You be
listen
like,
to
how
it, just
do
be
he
on
go
some
through
grown-
all
You
of
feel
this?
this shit too, nigga. How you feel this
grown
pain?
shit, like,
Yeah, that's how NBA YoungBoy
That nigga
do.
been here before.
Man.
That's just how I listen to his lyrics. Because once
feel you on
again,
that
I actually like lyrics. I like stories. I like
'Cause
to
I need
feel you.
it.
You feel me? I want to feel
even
the
them
motherfucking
songs be-
music.
Okay.
Where is he
But I
from?
want
He
you
from
to
Atlanta?
make me bop
New
while
Orleans.
you talk,
Or
nigga. Make me
Louisiana.
feel
I said
it's a
Louisiana.
thing. It's a
Louisiana.
thing
Yeah.
you do with this shit. I don't want to just hear no lyrical bars metaphorically.
Kodak Black was
That's
that.
what-
you
Kodak
can
Black was
do
that
that,
for me.
do
no
that.
homo.
Who?
I was fucking Kodak Black. The young niggas, I was vibing with him over all the young niggas. I'm just saying, Kodak Black when he was.
No.
Nah,
What you mean?
they give me
He
the
can
feeling
rap.
of what
And he
Boosie
can
do
rap.
for me. Like Boosie give you that pain music, he still make you
Kodak
bop at the
Black ain't
same
in
time.
The old niggas can't make hits. I'm sorry. Jeezy
I'm
ain't
saying
giving you no
Kodak-
more hits.
Man.
Gucci ain't giving you no more hits.
Tip
T.I.
ain't
ain't
giving
giving
you
you
nothing.
T.I.
Hold
ain't
on, what?
giving you
No,
no more
Kodak
hits.
Black.
No, I was.
Oh.
She had said
Oh, you
something
said
else.
Boosie?
I'm sorry. She was
No,
just
I
making
was
me feel
saying
like
I was
Boosie.
comparing the feeling
No,
of how when Boosie first
when he
came
first
out,
came out,
and he
yeah,
still had that
yeah.
effect over the whole world. Everybody was banging
I just
Boosie
thought
and,
in my head.
and
I just
created
threw
their
that out
own
there.
culture.
I just threw that out
I'm
there. Y'all
standing
old
in the
niggas can't
beginning.
make no hits. Y'all just need to put these young niggas on. I'm sorry, y'all niggas can't make no
They
hits,
gotta-
man. We playing. I'm playing.
And
all
that's
these
what I
records.
think. I think
Two
they
Chainz
should start
Two
one
Chainz
big
holding them
label.
down.
I think
Two
one.
Chainz, Two Chainz, yes.
He's holding them
Schoolie,
down.
yup, he got.
He's still legit.
There's 2 Chainz still
I
legit
think-
for now. Shit.
Everybody
Yeah.
else,
He'll come
y'all
out with
got-
something.
Yeah.
Those same people that you just named, though, it will. I think if they all got together
They
and
doing
started
the
one
old man
label,
tour. Rick
Yeah,
Ross
that's
can't even
fair.
give you a hit
if
right
they
now.
start one label,
That's what
Hold
they
on.
What was his
doing.
last
they'd be
album?
all
What was
in.
his last hit?
Look, hold on.
These
Hold on, they
niggas
been-
won't
hold on,
hold
he
me
been-
back.
Not Rick Ross.
They been
When
not
was his
fucking
last-
with Ross.
what-
People ain't been fucking.
Nigga, Rick Ross ain't had no recent hits, but that nigga is the king of your second verse.
His hits.
King of your second verse,
Rick Ross hits
but,
is the
Nigga,
lame
fuck
ra-
that,
the
nigga. If
lame
you
look,
got
the
one
corny-
verse,
but he got Maybach
if you got
music.
one
He got-
verse, Rick
I'ma
Ross
leave.
will bring you home.
I'ma leave. Rick Ross is definitely. I'm gonna leave that alone. I understand. I'm gonna leave it
He's
alone.
done a lot,
I'ma
but
leave it alone.
he's an old nigga. Out of all my old
Okay,
niggas,
Miami
you right,
too.
though. Okay,
if we
and you were
compare
cool,
old
you were right.
niggas,
2 Chainz is the only one right
only
now.
old nigga can give you a hit right now is Drake. If you want to put him, because
We
he in
gotta
the
throw
few,
him in there.
he's
We
in
gotta-
that
we
mix
gotta
of that
throw him in
shit. He's in the mix of growing with. He came up in that. He's somewhere around in that time.
And he
frame.
can hang with the young niggas.
Okay.
He can hang.
Chainz-
He's still in the midst of. He's one of them. What he say? He like he can fuck the mama and the daughter. He in that type of age.
Yeah, that's where
a
I'm at in my
category.
life.
Motherfucker, I ain't
Mama
old.
and daughter.
You can fuck the mama and the daughter
That's-
category.
Right,
That's
you
a
cool,
category.
yeah.
That's a real. I'm in that
That's a
category.
real-
Oh
Hey,
my
hey,
Yeah, that's
God.
nice age range.
Hey, can we switch over to that?
Hold on.
I like
Hell
that
yeah,
category.
let's go straight
Let's go
there.
straight
I
there.
want
I like
the mama
that.
and the daughter.
I like that,
Yeah.
Will. I like that.
Same time?
I can get the mama and the daughter.
Now that's
What'd you say,
that's
Michi?
gangster.
What'd you say, Michi?
I can get the I can bag the mama and the daughter.
Michi said she
Damn,
can
she
bag the
can
mama
bag
and
mama and the daughter too.
Cat.
For real.
That's why you on our. That's why you on our podcast.
Cat.
Me
Right.
too.
You ain't got that much
Right.
pop.
Bitches
exactly
love
She
me.
ain't got that much thugs.
I can get more
She ain't got
hoes
that much
than you,
thugs.
for
No, I
sure.
believe you
You
can.
can
I know
definitely
you
get
can.
more hoes than me.
I know you
In the
can.
days,
We need some
But I don't know
Days.
if you
Need
can
some
get the
text.
daughter and the mama though.
in the day.
We
You
going.
don't think so?
I don't know.
I don't think you have
You
seen
gotta
me
go
in
to
full
Atlanta
form.
with
young
You
lady.
haven't
It's
seen me in,
easy. It's
in rare
easy.
form.
You're gonna go to Philly with us. We're gonna
You
get an
got it.
Airbnb.
Y'all
We
have
do
not
it
seen
big.
me in rare form.
I
I
just
would
what's
say,
your
I just want to see
If
her
I
get
had-
a daughter and a mama.
wait till we get
You know
guests
how
on the
we
show and
stumble
I'll
off into
bring.
some shit like
I'll
that.
bring
but if you could just
somebody.
get two, I'd be
We
cool.
stuck. We got a nigga Niggas got to stumble off into the mom and the daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, lucky as fuck.
Let me tell y'all. The key
Okay.
to getting the mother and the daughter, you have to just pretend like you gonna eat the pussy to get the pussy. You just lie.
Where my notes at? Where my iPhone notes at?
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Alternatives too.
I mean, yeah, I do that.
I don't see how that's gonna give me the mama and the
daughter. Right.
I'm confused.
That's all right, cause I'm eating.
So,
girl, you don't got.
I'm eating.
That's the problem. Y'all doing it. Y'all actually doing it.
Pussy.
You gotta get over the disrespect of asking first.
You can't do it. Don't do it.
Can I get both of y'all?
Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta say you gonna do
Okay,
it.
we listen to the game.
Do I holler at
to the
Don't do it. Just say you gonna do it. Like what? I do this to both of y'all. I do this. I'm gonna do this.
to
That.
both of y'all?
Yeah.
Might go to the local
Like
mall.
if you.
Oh yeah, okay. Wait, we gotta pause because this is like game. This shit ain't free.
That's all I'm saying.
Subscribe at the bottom. Subscribe.
I'll tell you on the next episode.
Subscribe, goddamn.
Hey, look, this what I want to know.
Mall.
This what I want to know. This what I want to know. This to all the fellas. Yeah, maybe you too.
No, Adam, she said
I'm a real nigga.
But
and
I want to ask all the fellas.
Nodrick.
Not.
Naughty rich.
Sleepy Brown.
Boy, that nigga sleep like hell.
I can't wait.
Can't wait.
I wish y'all could see this shit.
Hey, D9, I'm gonna start off with you. You ever smash two hoes at the same, like more than two hoes in a day?
Look how he woke up.
Check.
Not
Have you ever smashed?
like two different ones.
Yeah, I did that before.
Okay, now this
dirty dick ass.
Okay, now this one I want to know.
Did you
about to confess your dirty dick sins.
Yeah, I washed up in between.
Oh, you took a shower between?
I ain't take no shower. I did a bird bath.
Okay. Yes, that's what I want to hear.
That is good.
Real
My man hit the hot spots.
What about you?
Okay, come on,
Y'all
cool
is
breeze.
Nah, man, not two in a day.
One in the what?
You ain't never had two in one day?
No, not two. Not in
Two
the
it
same.
is.
Not
You
in the
gotta
same.
get-
You're missing out.
You missed the at.
Not in the same.
No, ill will, no.
You sleep.
Culinary. Country ass. I know you had two country hoes. You probably had three of them country.
Flapjacks.
Like you either gotta do one at your crib and then go to the other, or you gotta go home.
That's our country cousin.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with
I
you.
will fuck with you, man.
Will, are you skipping the question?
No, we know.
Please, Phil.
That's a dirty
Hey,
dick
man.
sin.
Hey,
Y'all
culinary
telling
too cool,
y'all
dog.
dirty dick sins right now, man.
Oh shit.
You was a young nigga at the time.
Yeah, fuck
DDS.
Bitches, what they gonna watch this shit?
Man, I know. I'm about to. I'm about to be extra.
Nope, not me. Nope.
That nigga plead the fifth.
Way
to go, Jerry.
Have I ever had a two a
I ain't
day?
never had that. You had a two?
a day?
No, that's called a choo-choo train.
No, that's not.
That
That's
is.
a choo-choo train.
I thought a train was.
With two
At the
niggas at
same
one
time.
time.
You went to two different destinations.
Yeah.
That's not a train with just
You
two.
got off the
That's
train,
not a train.
got in the Uber.
No, this my thing. This my question.
Hey, this nigga
I'm talking about like one earlier, then later on you stumbled into it, bumped into another.
no, in the world, I would
That was
like.
called what is it?
I have not. I don't cheat.
was single. Why you had to laugh and look all goofy? You was single.
Bullshit.
I had to be someone cheating.
Shit.
Hold on. Why cheating had to be
Bullshit.
I have
Nigga said
answered the
cap.
question, and
Okay.
it's on
And
to
you're
the
wrong.
next
could have been at
question.
summer camp. You could have been at
Mark
summer
G.
camp.
I plead the fifth.
One of the
This nigga throw a question to plead the
I
fifth.
plead
Fuck this shit. I told y'all dirty dick sins. Go ahead, J Mac.
skip this up.
No, me, I've been up like 3 up, so I mean,
Oh,
I ain't gonna hold you.
That
DDC.
boy
That
got
nigga
the
double
dirty
dipped.
Double
I've
dirty
been up
dick
3
crew.
and yeah.
The dirty dick
So
crew.
you know,
Look at DDT, DDC.
Pause.
Let me zoom in on this nigga.
Pause. That is the DDC.
DDC.
That boy double dip.
dope dick
Double dip.
community.
Yeah, nigga.
Pause. Hashtag.
My nigga
And some
recovered.
fire.
My nigga
fire.
Big pause. Hey, y'all crazy, man.
It's a double dick standard.
I ain't fucking with you on that, man.
So you mean
I'ma ride with you,
if
my
a
boy.
girl, I'm
I'ma ride
a
with you.
fuck with you.
Hey, my homeboy
If a
said
girl-
Michi missing out.
Oh,
If a girl, Michi, what?
Nigga said, I'll be the
You
first.
missing out,
You ain't did two.
I'm missing out on a
Yo,
double D.
My nigga said he'd be
You ain't
one or
did
two.
two.
Okay, so okay.
One of
Whoa.
two.
I got a
That's
question.
he said.
Y'all
One of
dirty
two.
dick sins. I'm sorry.
Why y'all?
DDS, my bad. 'cause
If a
that shit
girl-
paused.
if a
I can't
girl
say that
was
shit
to
no more.
have
DDS,
two-
y'all know what DDS mean when I say DDS.
If a girl was to have a double dip,
DDS.
That's
you
nasty.
can't tell. Y'all can't tell when you sliding that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Yeah, you can
that
tell.
pussy
No, you
got
can't.
hit. That I could tell some
Yes, you
pussy got
can.
hit before I got
Yeah.
into it now.
That same day.
All pussy
Yeah.
got hit before you got into it. Hopefully.
Big facts.
You're a lucky ass nigga, man.
I mean, I'm
That's what I'm
saying,
saying.
You talking about earlier that day?
you know, if you just woe some pussy out, bro, you know if you roll off into some more
You
pussy,
don't
that
know.
same.
I don't think you know.
Oh, so what you
Maybe
telling
only
me
done
is you
one.
can recover the
No,
pussy
baby,
in less than
I
45
did not
minutes.
say
That pussy tight. I don't know.
What
That
I
motherfucker
said
might
was,
Man,
can
that's
you
what I'm saying.
tell?
So
If
you mean-
it happened earlier,
Sometimes
and
I
then
think
she
girl-
got all day,
I hope she wouldn't have
bitch
fucked
pussy.
45 minutes later.
That's a lot.
shit, a prostitute do it.
Sometimes
They
I
be
can't
grabbing
tell.
revolving
just gotta get a
doors.
dish next
They be
time.
having niggas lying.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm
Sometimes
Joe
I
Blow.
can't tell.
Seed
So I
of a
get-
man.
I don't think you can tell.
I can't tell.
Your
I don't think
mind-
you can be able to
Your
tell.
mind is blown.
But
'cause
then my
if she
mind
took a
started
shower
drifting
and
thinking
she
about
took a
it, then
bath,
I
what
fuck-
Yeah, it's over. You can't tell.
See, if I got-
She smelling good. You gonna want the
He
pussy.
like-
You ain't gonna even
See, but if I gotta
know.
think that far, then
She might just
I'm
be
just
wet.
Better not put your mouth on it.
Boy ain't gonna
already
know.
She just
Better
good.
not
the
put your
nigga
mouth
just
on
had
it.
left.
Then I'm in my. Then you gonna be in your feelings.
Candles
You-
lit.
Look,
Candles
then
lit.
you gonna be in your feelings thinking about this shit.
Yeah.
You're not about to second guess it. You gonna be in your feelings
J-Man.
thinking about it.
Hey, J-Man.
What the
She done had
I would
three
just say
dicks.
she
She
loose.
done had 3 dicks.
So I'm
She done had 3
Hey,
dicks
my
that
nigga Mark
day.
was like, she
I
looking all
believe
fine and
if a
smelling
bitch
good.
get
You gonna want
fucked-
that pussy?
she come and fuck you
You better not
later.
put your mouth on it.
You don't know that she just got fucked in earlier.
She probably.
If she took a bath or shower or something,
Nigga, you ain't
With a
gonna
little
know.
vinegar.
Not if it's time between.
you ain't gonna know, bro. I'm telling you.
Damn, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, did
Talking
y'all-
about with a
She
little
might,
vinegar.
she might hit. She might.
laugh. I
That
struck a
vinegar.
nerve when I said
I ain't gonna lie. I'd be the nigga that eat my girl
Now
pussy
with
when she
hours
come home from
between,
work.
you wouldn't know.
So I mean, I ain't gonna
You
hold you
been
up.
on the road.
Not to take a shower. You gotta wait till she take a
Nah, I
bath.
ain't. Sometimes,
Snap that pussy back.
Snap that pussy back.
So
Trying
look,
to figure
so J-Mac, you gangster like that?
Hell yeah.
his
You
mind is
gangster like
blown.
that?
Man.
Bang, bang,
Give me that
bang.
Come in the
pussy.
house,
That
like,
nigga said, bitch,
What you
so
say
you
to
come in
me?
the house.
Bitch. close the door.
Now wait a minute, you talking?
You don't like fresh pussy?
I love fresh pussy, but sometimes it,
Be tart.
Look,
it,
right.
it can taste.
Oh.
He said, look.
Okay.
Not saying tart like
you been up on the shelf.
Pussy slam?
That pussy tastes like it been
I
up on
I
the
like
shelf.
shower.
You eat showered pussy.
like-
Man,
Shower.
listen.
Mark G, you eat tart pussy?
No,
Now we talking
it's
about
gotta be
eating pussy
pineapples.
now?
I like
You
pineapple.
not
pussy.
eat no. Listen.
I like.
Me too. You eat tart pussy?
No, sir.
No, see when you see,
Hold on. Hold on.
Shower pussy only.
That's
see nah, hell
no. We moved on.
niggas.
I'm not
Let
eating.
me ask.
Hold on.
Crazy.
No. Yeah, shower.
What is it to think about?
He had a tart. He had a sweet tart.
It could be a little tart.
he had
Just
a
a little
sweet
tart.
tart.
I don't
Okay,
know.
so-
Tart, not
so,
tart.
So hold on,
It's
wait
the
a
difference
minute.
between
Well,
tart
that's
and
what I'm
natural.
saying. Natural, right? That's
You
what I'm
got a
saying.
little
Not
pussy
like,
taste.
I'm not
like,
talking.
not
This somebody
with,
pussy.
not
I
when she
done
been
ate
working
so many
out all
times,
day.
I know how it tastes.
Right. Not with
You know what I'm saying?
Not when she been working all day.
You talking about?
But where you know?
She been running errands. She maybe errand pussy.
Perhaps.
She got that errand.
Perhaps.
Errand pussy got a little lint.
So basically, y'all saying
I went
you
and got
take
breakfast and
you
came
go
back.
pick a girl up. You know she got off work. You take her on a date,
What she do?
and
That's errand pussy.
What do she do? She work at Ford? Hell no.
errands.
That's in my mind. I'm sorry. Or a stripper.
She running errands, nigga.
Or a strip. She might be a stripper. What's she a stripper?
I'm not
she
eating no
running
tart
errands.
pussy. I'm
Baby,
not eating
I don't
no tart
want it.
pussy.
She sit at a desk
I don't-
all day.
I'm not
No
eating no
sweet
tart
tart.
pussy. No.
No.
We know, Will,
That's-
'cause you don't
you
like
know, right.
smells.
You
She's
don't
just
like
gonna say all I need to do is
You
take
want the
my.
pussy to smell
She
like
gonna say all I
lemon.
gotta do is take my vitamins.
Lemon strawberry drops. That pussy
Me,
gotta
I
smell.
wanted to smell like it
beautiful.
naturally smells.
Yeah, natural,
She
right?
better
Natural
not-
juice.
and that's
like,
what I'm
it's
saying.
like,
You
hey,
got natural juices.
you know Rick
like,
James?
You
Remember
can't
Rick-
tell me you drying up your
Remember Rick-
natural juices.
Remember
It
Rick
smells like
James?
flesh.
That's like success
Hey.
keep putting the curl in his head.
Remember Rick James?
Hey,
I'm
listen.
not laughing,
Yeah, I
sister.
want
Hey,
that.
listen.
I want
I'm
that
not
sweet,
laughing.
funky
Hey,
stuff.
laughing.
No, I want
I'm
the
laughing.
juices of
YouTube. Hold on,
berries.
YouTube.
I don't want you
y'all to know,
dubbing all the
man,
juices and berries.
We are trying to quarantine Sussex off of the coronavirus. It's in his head.
For real?
Corona.
Shit.
Damn. I'm gonna take a shot.
Hey, we in that water today.
All right, go ahead.
For real.
Breeze.
But,
Sussex.
Rick James, he said that sweet funky stuff.
Yeah, that sweet funky
That's-
stuff.
you know,
yeah,
so it's
the
natural.
Regular
No,
natural
describe.
juices.
We don't know.
You don't know.
No,
It's like
we not talking about tart.
And pussy had
it's
froze.
not funky like
Sweet
I
tart.
don't want to smell it if I'm
so
finna
wait a
eat it.
minute.
Pussy had
It's
froze.
like a Sour
The
Patch
hell?
Kid.
I don't want to smell it if I'm finna eat it.
Okay,
Talking about
okay.
Rick James.
But that shit don't
You better
even
go in
mix
the
though.
bathroom
Wait.
and
Hear me out.
I gotta eat it.
I don't want to smell it if I gotta eat it.
If I gotta eat it, I don't want to smell it.
That's what I'm saying. You're not gonna smell
I gotta eat it.
natural juices. You're not smelling that. You
Right.
just
Yes,
You ever heard of
eat.
pheromones?
so you
better
So
go
it's
tell me.
Erica
I'm about to go
Badu.
honestly.
She nasty as fuck.
Yeah, hold up, Britt.
So
Listen.
Meet you if you go home right now.
Sweetie, don't try it.
She ain't working.
Don't you try it.
I mean, but you don't know she ain't.
She
You,
been running
Baby.
errands.
The doors to the church are open.
but
Out the
you.
house too long. Come watch
been
that
running
pussy.
Okay, but you
been out the
there
house
waiting on
Sweet
her.
ass.
I'm waiting on her to
Sweet
watch
ass.
Waiting on
that
her.
pussy.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
When she come in, I'm like taking them off.
I'm
No,
like,
you about to eat that pussy, right?
I'm about to eat it.
She been running
Straight
errands.
right out the field.
I'm about to eat it.
Right out the field.
Yes.
What was the
Aaron
question?
pussy.
She wouldn't have to
I'm not about to
necessarily
wait for
shower
her
if I'm
to
just gonna hit it.
Listen, hold on,
But
hold
if
on.
I'm gonna eat it, you
Hold
gotta
on.
get in the shower.
Yes.
Listen,
My lady-
You didn't finish the question.
Hold on, listen to me. For
all
me,
that time, I'm about to make love after that.
That's
That's
a nasty
too much.
nigga.
Can I
You
answer
don't
your,
give
can I
a
answer
fuck,
your
Jay.
question? What I'm saying is, I just be in preparation to get the pussy washed. On the way home, if I know I'm waiting on my pussy on the way home, by the time she got in the door, it's either how she like it, a shower or a bath. Come on, if I'm that eager to get down,
I'm getting in
however
the
it
shower with
is,
you.
I need, like, let me just
Eat
get
in the
pussy.
shower.
I eat the pussy in the car, so I'm
in
not about to
no.
discriminate when you get home.
In the drive. In the drive.
Happen.
Order the food. I got you. I'ma eat while.
Happen.
I'ma eat while you order.
I'm not about to.
Ladies,
Hey man.
Yes.
who want their
I'm not about to.
ladies who want their
no.
vagina aired while they're getting
Jar the
Wheaties,
pussy.
holla at J-Mac.
I'm not about to get
I'll
a.
eat the motherfucker in the car like a fish fillet. You understand me? Nah.
That's what
J-Mac
you call it.
said-
To go.
Why y'all
said
getting y'all
J-Mac
4
nasty.
for 4?
2 patties on 1 motherfucking bun.
He said he gonna get a
You gonna
4
eat
for
the
4.
booty? You gonna eat the booty too?
Extra
Hey,
tartar sauce.
Are you eating the butt?
Extra tartar
Yeah,
sauce.
J-Mac.
We real
J-Mac.
Are you eating the butt?
Meet you talking to you.
Are you eating the butt?
Man,
It's a little lint on there.
I'm up 100 plus.
It's a
man.
little land on there.
Nah, man.
It's a little
No.
land.
His pussy
That's-
rate might
that's
go up
ass.
from this episode. They said you eating it in the car, you
That
eating it in
nigga
the
eat
house.
Slim Strand.
Yeah, I want
Hey,
the
y'all
3
know
eggs and
pussy.
ham.
Y'all
Hey,
know I
I
was
was
out
thinking the same
last
thing.
week.
100 on the
so y'all
booty.
knew I was gonna show out today.
100 on the
Eat
booty.
that pussy in the car.
Nigga.
I will eat that
You
pussy
the new scuba Steve.
on the way
nigga.
to the house.
That nigga deep sea diving, boy. He
I
just
do like
every
green eggs and
goddamn
ham.
thing.
That is some wild
Jacques
shit.
Cousteau,
Oh,
You
know,
know
bro.
what? This is episode 11, and y'all are tuned in to the
Subscribe.
CCD. What is it
Subscribe.
called?
DD.
DDS. DDC.
False.
Dirty dick.
Yeah.
I'm
The
not
double
including that
dipping.
title.
The double
I don't like
dipping.
that type. I ain't part of that shit.
The-
Not including that title. False.
No, all them
I ain't
niggas
trying to
over
smell
there.
it
They
if I gotta
already
eat it.
admitted
All
it.
them, y'all already admitted
Y'all
this shit.
already admitted it.
Slim, you said
fine
you
with
didn't
it.
have, you had 2 pussies in a day.
Yes, you did.
I mean, I'm dirty. I mean, I
right.
just told myself.
There you go. Help me out, Mark.
That don't
mean a nigga dirty.
I mean,
I couldn't say it was gonna sound funny if I said I don't mean he
could've been
dirty.
the morning and
Pause.
evening
So I had to say me. So that's why I said it like
And
that.
then you just got in that water.
So
and
no,
the
mean
sun-
I'm
ain't nobody never got none in the morning and got
That's
some at
me.
nighttime.
He took a shower that
That's
night.
2 in a
She
day.
took a shower that night, and it's fresh pussy.
That's cool. It just mean you was
No,
like
I'm talking
cable.
about
You
You
was
just
on
lucked
demand.
up that day.
No,
was
no,
on
I'm
demand.
About 2
lucky day.
different women.
Even if it was 2, it could
Talking
be the
about
same
2
way.
different women.
Even if it was 2, it could have been the
Did
same
Erica-
different way. 1 in the day, 1
One
in
in
the
the
evening.
night. I'm just different.
I
I
done
was
done
just
that
saying.
before.
Ill Will
Hey,
said
Ill
you
Will.
better have got in
Ill
that
Will.
I done done
water.
that.
Buying you
before.
buying some candles that smell like pussy?
Yes.
No, I'm not buying no.
Smell like pussy.
How See, there we go again.
Man.
I'm not buying Erica. I'm not smelling no pussy all day.
Erica Badu pussy. Erica Badu pussy. You ain't
I
buying
heard
that?
it smells delicious.
Man, nah,
I seen
fuck
somebody
that. That's
eat it
that
on
shit.
YouTube.
See, that's the shit to keep you fucked up
Where
as
that?
man. As
He
man.
ate the incense.
As man, we gonna be fucked up trying to smell pussy all day and can't get no
I'm
money.
saying where that.
Can't get no money because you're stuck trying to smell some pussy.
Niggas gonna be Amazon the fuck out
Right.
there.
There's cats and shit all around your
It's
door.
sold
It
out.
smell like pussy.
That shit sold out so quick. I swear to God. They said it sold out quick.
You better hit that water.
It smell like pussy.
It
Hey
smell
man,
like
who the fuck created this this Woman International Day? Is this a pagan holiday?
Yeah,
It gotta
is.
be, but
It is
I
a pagan
participate
holiday.
It's Women's International Month.
It's a
or like
pagan-
Women's
it's a
Rights
pagan
Month.
holiday.
Pussy everywhere.
Look it up. They've been
It
doing it
is.
since like
It-
1987.
They ain't
So
getting
this
Crazy every-
episode
Ooh,
is
we gon-
essentially right that we talk about that good pussy this episode like we have.
Yes.
Not pussy.
Shout out to the
J
clean
Max
pussy.
said he
Pussy.
eating that motherfucker because it's from natural birth, you women. This is
Natural,
natural
He said he
hormone.
That's
wanted
the point.
What
Pussy
you
is
call
the
it?
greatest
Pheromones?
Juices and
Pheromones?
berries.
That's the point.
You
You
call
not
it
about to
You made a
wash
point.
off.
Hey, so quick question: Is the stock of pussy going down because of the coronavirus?
It's going up. It's
I don't
going
think
up.
it's going
Flights are
up.
cheap right now.
I don't know. I
Hey,
ain't
that
fucking
nigga
with
Mark
no
did that
foreign.
bitch.
Food out.
Look like
I ain't fucking with no
Bitches
foreign.
I'm
getting
really thinking
food
about
out.
it.
You know what, though?
These-
It might be.
This
Yeah,
is the
it
time,
could
fellas.
be.
This
It
is
might
the
be,
time of the
Breeze.
spirit flights. Get the big seats.
I don't know, man.
Oh man, flying on the plane.
Right now,
People
you
dead
shit
there.
no more.
I'm not flying no
How about that?
motherfucking
Hey,
way.
if I
Hey.
go fly on the plane, I'm
Not
putting on the
flying
Darth
the pussy
Vader,
too?
man.
I got an email from Southwest. They was explaining how they doing extra cleaning on their
Nigga,
flight.
everybody and
Yeah,
I'm
right,
still
still ain't
ain't
gonna
getting
get
on
to throw
your
up off the
motherfucking
plane.
plane.
It's still
Goddamn
dirty.
it. Corona
Still
is
smell
out
like
there.
farting that bitch when you get on it.
I
So,
got a
do
real
y'all think the
serious-
corona is a hoax or it's real?
I think it's a both.
hoax.
All I'm gonna say is every
I ain't-
time when it's an election year, it's always one of these diseases that come out.
For
Whether
real.
it was
They killed it,
SARS, MERS, bird
Okay.
flu.
Nigga, they
It's-
had,
Speak
I
on
hate
that.
Look it up,
it was
y'all.
Ebola virus twice.
It make me sick.
And let's add this.
So how
On
y'all
every-
feel about the Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle, and his daughter that strud they did? If y'all ain't paid attention to their whole little sound,
I think that's a hoax, just like the corona.
it's a hoax like a coronavirus. Oh shit!
You know why
You
though?
diving right in that water. Let's go.
Oh,
You know why?
man.
Because
Splash.
of the simple fact that why they ain't been embracing that situation to where now it's forced
Now they
upon us.
strutting and now they making
been
money.
they been fucking with his
Now they
little
making
fruit
money
shit.
off that shit.
They been fucking with
Yeah,
that fruit
it's-
shit with that
it's-
little ass
it's-
boy. I swear.
Somebody,
Yeah,
that's
that's
like,
what I- that's
but
what I
you know
think
what
nowadays.
though?
I think that it didn't come
They're
out
gonna pick
like that until
yeah,
they
somebody gonna whoop
actually
your ass.
agreed
Nah, for
on
shit,
and
my
went
bad.
through it and very.
bad.
He had to be able to look at it so long to accept it. You get what I'm saying?
He the
So-
one that's
Nah,
want to do it secretly.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
He
what I'm
wanna be
saying
in that
is,
water. I'm trying to dip in that water.
How y'all feel about that little boy cussing them police out like that?
I'm both sided.
It's
He
ignorant.
get it
I
from
don't-
his mama.
I am too. By me having sons, like growing up to like be that age, like, and I see a video like deep it down, I'd be like laughing, but in the same time be like, no, what the fuck is you really? Where you seeing this at? Because you're not either seeing it, you're not seeing it at home.
Luckily, them people
But
kept their
even- you had to
composure.
be
They
seeing
could
it
have
at
hurt
home.
that little boy.
That's what I'm saying. But they knew better not to even. That's why they just
Oh, yeah,
kept
they
letting
been
them
doing
talk.
it. They'd have-
You know.
See this nigga?
And you know what? It
You
was
see
so
this
funny
nigga?
watching them videos. You never see no video of the police actually recording this little boy, because I really thought that could have been against policy by him being
Having
young,
his
like put him
phone.
in the cuffs. So he had his phone the whole time, able to.
He knew
You
the
get what I'm saying?
protocol.
He knew his
right.
procedure
Yeah.
because he did an apology where he said, "I apologize for how I was acting and embarrassing my mother and my father." But
He was in the moment. He did.
it was this. No, he ain't say it was that. He was just saying he was mad. I'm not mad, but he just said he was acting ignorant or stupid or whatever, whatnot, and that he was standing his ground. He said, "I don't apologize for what I did because I was standing my ground, but I shouldn't have did it in that manner and used the words that I was supposed to use." So that was kind of dope for that to happen.
I mean,
Did
they
y'all
fucking with
see?
him.
Did y'all see
These
Lil
niggas ain't fucking
Yachty's
with
new
this boy.
video? Him dressed as Oprah.
I just saw the.
He
fell
had
down in
on
the
a.
video.
He got a whole wig and everything.
He
On.
fell down
Heels.
Oh, as Oprah.
He's
Oprah.
playing Boper. Yep, his name is Boper.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
what?
seen it earlier.
And the baby is
That's kinda-
featured on the song along with Drake, and they are in the video sitting next to
With
him,
who?
getting interviewed by Lil Yachty dressed as Oprah. and he have on a wig, heels, lipstick,
short hair.
So do y'all think this is a gimmick? For record sales,
always been.
But he's hilarious.
He's always been
He
funny.
is funny.
But he's saying like you.
But I don't like the fact that guys do the women thing. It's a way to be funny. It's a way to do things, but as far as that wig and that lipstick,
it's so hard because I'm not into it either. But you watch Big Mama House and all of that shit. Like,
I wasn't with it. I wasn't with it then. I wasn't.
I'm not with it then. But Lil Yachty
Martin
is already. Like Lil Yachty is already, you know what I'm saying?
He in the movies and stuff, so he want to show his
already a feminine
creative side.
I never saw him as dressing as. I never saw him dressing as no woman though.
He just did
I've never seen him do that, but
it's all over.
That's like that one. I don't know.
No, I ain't saying I never seen him. I'm just saying I didn't get that out of. I wouldn't get that. Damn, all of a sudden, nigga, you dressed up talking about you Oprah.
I ain't seen him doing that.
Yeah, he talking about.
I saw the video. I was like,
I think it was more of the song. I get what they trying to do, like the baby with the diaper. You know, they trying to like the name of the song, like.
It's called Oprah Money.
You know, Oprah Money, right? So I get the concept and all, but I really cannot deal with it. I can't. I don't want to see that. But
I could have did without it.
It's going to get play. It's a very nice song. It is a dope ass video, but just keep watching it over and seeing like Yachty, you know, dressing up to do something. I'm straight on that for real.
I feel like he.
So we got I got two more questions. Since you brought it up and Michi just voiced her opinion. She's saying she don't really like the males demasculating themselves like that. And J Mac, you say you don't like the males demasculating themselves. Mark G, you ain't with that shit.
I don't know. It's that you talking about putting on girl. No, that ain't cool. I don't. No, cause it's like it's one dude on there. Like this girl, me and my friend, we be tagging each other in different funny shit. And she used to tag me in this white dude with a heel. He have a heel on and a boot or something, but he was talking gay as hell. And I'm like, is that how he dressed? And I had to tell her, quit sending me that shit. Don't send me that shit.
Right.
But he'd be dressed like he'd be laced in some drip down female shit. And it's like, who the fuck is this nigga, man? You know what I'm
now
saying?
can we take our bias out of it for the fact that it's arts and theater, or do you feel like that the only way they gonna let you in as an actor, because now we talking about acting and we talking about that a lot of
Jamie Foxx
a lot of big characters
they was talking about that.
Like, do you think that this was like how Jamie Foxx, like you said, with the Wandas and the Martins dressing up like the Shanae and the only part like Will Smith never did it.
They had an interview
Will Smith.
They had an interview with Don DC Curry.
He was mad.
He did a gay
He was saying like he was basically saying,
"Can I suck your dick?"
Pause.
He flat out said,
He
"Can I
did.
suck your dick?" On
Big pause.
Pause.
It's this Will Smith did for the 8. What is it called? 8 degrees, 6 degrees of
I don't know the
separation.
name of it, but he was
That's
in the
what it's
movie.
called, 6 degrees.
Was he dressed like a girl?
No, he
it's
was
on YouTube.
naked. He was naked as a man.
Oh shit!
And one part,
He was a
one part,
teenager.
He played
He's a
he had
gay man.
role.
Oh shit!
I've seen it with my 2 eyes.
Oh, it's like
For the
It's
money.
called
It's
6
on YouTube.
degrees. of
Would that be would that be considered selling
early
your
on in
soul
his career?
Hey,
And look,
Before he was Will Smith.
for the money?
Wait a minute, Will. Hold
If
on.
you're not gay,
ahead.
if you're not gay,
So you don't have to
Okay.
get.
because they got gay men out here.
Would
You
you-
can get a
would-
gay man to play a gay role. Why would you get a real man to play a gay role?
Because it's almost
Get the
like
check.
We gonna test you?
Nah,
Hey,
yes,
I'm
what
not playing.
trying to tell you
I'm not
is-
playing
hold
no
on,
game.
Hold on. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is your entrance into now you got this Hollywood thing and how they only let black people do certain roles and that type of shit is what I'm talking about. And or is it the only way that our black characters could get laughed is if they dressed up as a ghetto woman or the big mama. She dressed up as
Well, your
our
boy
big
did it.
mama.
Look what the girl
Oh,
did.
we know a lot of people did it. I'm not saying I'm
what's
with
his
it or
name?
Yeah.
against it. What I'm
just
saying
saying
is
the,
I'm asking how do y'all feel?
Yeah.
Like you, as I'm listening,
Wesley
everybody
did it.
pretty much on the panel. Yeah, they did it. Everybody did it. Wayne, the Wayne brothers did it.
Yeah.
The white
Yeah,
chicks.
I think it's some bullshit. Like
You gotta think
Did
about
Kevin
how
Hart do
many
it?
big people. Kevin Hart. I haven't
Jim
seen
Carrey done it. Everybody
Brandon T.
did.
Jackson.
Jim
Don't
but
make
Jim
it all
Carrey
right.
come from under that umbrella.
And
though.
Live in Color.
He come from under that Jamie Foxx where they
but
dressed
come
up like
from
Wanda. He
Little
dressed
Richard.
up like that.
But do you feel like with say in that era versus this one, like they were doing skits where it's 8 actors and fuck it is and it's one female, so they were doing that, because versus this time,
so
it's
y'all
like,
could say something about Eddie Murphy playing all them roles. Do y'all don't take that as talent? Y'all don't take that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a different era.
I'm talking about
now.
like the Nutty Professor, how he played
I
everybody.
took that as talent.
I think his talent is funny, but I wouldn't.
You still would have preferred it. Just asking if a woman still would have played the woman role.
Right, but I'd rather see him play the woman role than him play gay. I'm straight on the Will Smith.
That's not gay to be a woman as a man.
But you see what I'm saying? Listen,
it's transgenderous.
It's gay.
Yes, but I'd rather watch them because
I feel you, J Man.
You get what I'm saying? We've been watching it long enough. We've been watching it. We've been seeing it long enough. Not saying it's right, but I'd rather see Martin play a woman than Will Smith play a gay boy.
I'm tired of seeing dudes kissing on TV.
I'm not about to do it.
I'm tired of that shit.
That's not what I'm about to do.
You better cut the TV off.
Good for the kids.
Cut the TV off.
That kind of fuck you up. Like if you was a real Will Smith fan,
and then you see him play gay. I'd rather see him went down there with Martin and 2 Wine Fool. I'd rather see him play one of them roles than him be a gay nigga.
They had Don DC Curry during the interview, and he was talking about it. They offered him like a certain amount of money, a grip, to do one of them roles where he played a woman. He turned it down, and you know Don DC Curry is popular. Like,
but
you know,
he didn't get a chance to blow.
Right, we know who he is, but like, you know what I'm saying? He not like, you know, but he said he good with that because he got good money. He's straight.
Yeah, somebody else was talking how they think that's some bullshit.
I was talking about Brandon T. Jackson. That kind of his career went down.
I saw his interview.
I say it because sometimes I think I'm on the fence, man. Because I look at theater, I think some artists have the capable. I don't know. It fucks me up because I feel like it is demasculating sometimes. Because look at it. But I feel like in some instance, the movie that you're making, it almost called for you to play this part. I don't think everyone had to be a woman, but for like Eddie Murphy and this, like, I just keep going back to Nutty Professor.
I don't think that movie was called for him to be no fat woman. I mean, he did it to show his versatility.
No, he did it because all
so that's
the
just
family
actor
had
shit, though. If that's the case, it's actor shit.
They all had to look alike, and it was like I had to almost.
All that's actor shit.
They could have got a lot of people.
He showed his talent in Coming to America when he showed it displayed of those different characters too. He showed his talent
without dressing like a woman.
We had to see. We had to see.
You're right. You got.
But all the white people don't know about Coming to America.
So once again, we go back to. So you just squash. Look, you just once again you just squash my point to where it always gonna keep me on the fence because hold on. It's always gonna keep me on the fence because it's like you just said. You did got a point. He did do another excellent movie where he played all roles and he didn't dress up as a female in none of these roles. So you can still give us the same art without demasculating the male and putting it in our face. So
talking about blowing up. He didn't blow up.
That's somebody else doing that.
Coming to America.
That's somebody above us doing that.
He didn't blow up.
You think somebody else doing
they're already lit
because we ain't gonna come out and want to do that.
Nutty Professor was.
We ain't gonna want to come out and do that on our own.
But you don't think all them artists that you think they all didn't have a right to choose that? Y'all think they was forced to do that?
You think hell no.
They got. I feel like it was either you can blow up and be this big art, do this, or if you don't, you just
stay in
you be at the fucking bottom.
Stay regular.
I think that's.
I'm not into the movies like that, but
at least
is it there other than Jim Carrey? Is there a white man doing that?
Doubtfire. You gotta think Doubtfire.
Mrs. Doubtfire. Robin Williams did it.
Okay. It's old.
And Jim Carrey played a gay role too.
I'm not too much.
We want to Google. Some motherfuckers did it.
I'm deep into my culture, so I know a lot more about my films than that. So I don't know how many other people, how many other males outside our culture that played it.
But they do it more often. The white people don't got to do it.
So, Bing, let's switch topics real fast. Cause I know in a minute, you know how we roll. We only get up out of here at 11. But this is what I want to tell y'all. How y'all feel, man? 23 years, Biggie, man. I need y'all best Biggie verse, memory, song, something. We got to pay homage to the 23 years. You know, I think it was yesterday. It marked 23 years he ain't been here. Notorious B.I.G.
Let me tell you, man. A nigga never been as broke as me.
Woo.
Okay.
Woo.
Armed and dangerous.
And that shit give me chills.
Damn, notorious. Thuggish niggas that love the bus.
All right.
Niggas sit scrambling, gambling, sitting here messing around with mandolins and violins. We just in here trying to
all
win,
the players in the place with style and grace.
Woo.
Listen.
Allow me to what?
That's all I'm gonna say.
He said,
I had to add the smooth side.
every cutie with a booty bought a coochie.
Now, who's the real dookie?
I love
Meaning, who's really the shit?
And
23 years, Notorious B.I.G. Keep going.
it was
y'all.
all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
Do y'all remember the Word Up magazine? The Vibe magazine?
Hanging pictures.
That was Instagram.
Okay.
Yes.
Jet Beauty of the Week. Jet Beauty of the Week. I wanted to be
Our
Jet.
magazines was motherfucking
I'm
with
about to bring it
Instagrams.
back.
I used to love the music charts.
So she was gonna get to
I'm
the
bringing that
yeah.
Word up.
Word Up magazine,
I'm
man.
bringing
I had
that.
them mugs all on my wall.
As soon as he buy that
Source
wine, that's when I
magazine.
creep up from
Word up.
behind.
Hey.
Asking what your interests are. Who you
be with.
What numbers to
Ha
dial.
ha ha.
Players.
Yeah,
I'm
grab
surprised.
me.
I'm
Listen,
surprised.
remember,
Big
Ain't
pie.
none
I
of
used
y'all
to rub my
said
back when I hit that.
peace to my Detroit players.
Detroit players,
And
yeah.
my hooligans in Brooklyn. If the
Stink
head
pink
right,
gators.
we be there every
Pink
night.
Gators.
My Detroit
gone.
players.
Hey,
I know this is supposed to be the last one. We can't even get out of here today. It's a good ass episode, but I got a quick question.
Left hand
I
stiff
asked
with
this
my
yesterday.
clean getaway.
Do y'all
You ready
think?
to spit bars,
Oh
son?
man, this gonna
Biggie in a tunnel.
Since Biggie and we on this Biggie, RIP shit.
Gotcha.
Do y'all think it's clout and death?
Yes.
Damn, you.
That's a hell of a
He
question.
was like, I wasn't ready.
Yes. You know why though? A lot of people, even back then, look at his album, Life After Death. Why did he didn't have to name it that?
Shit.
He was he already had the hearse
You
and
said
everything.
even back then.
Even
But
back
no.
then, they was clout and death.
Ready to die.
Right.
Ready to die
He named
too.
that. He named that.
Yeah.
A lot of
he did.
people
For a
named.
reason.
I'm
Tupac
saying a
did
lot
something
of
after
people named they stuff that back then.
So you saying is it
It's-
clout out of rapping or what do you
No,
mean
you
by
talking
that?
about clout.
Just-
Hold on. What do you? I want to
Like-
get what he's saying.
Like with just clout, like after death, like after people pass,
They go up.
Is that do that person go up or like is it regular
Yes.
people start? Is that person blowing up?
They
after
know
pass?
them way more after.
Okay, cause y'all had now I get that because when you were saying like I understand. Okay, okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just think about like iTunes. Whenever somebody, a famous artist, pass away on iTunes, whoever it is going to be
They
trending on iTunes the next day.
Instagram like
people,
that.
People
They
buying,
followers go up.
people buying all the day, or streaming and buying all the day
Going back and
old
listening
stuff
to
and
it.
music.
Okay,
and
so
all that
that's
stuff
what I was
like
about to
that.
say. Cause I'm
That's
hot.
even saying
even
that's
with-
the
Fuck you mean
clout.
they followers going up?
Even with our
They
athletes,
dead.
even with our athletes,
They go to
like
their
Kobe,
page.
even with our athletes
They
like
do
Kobe.
they followers do
Mo
They,
people
they,
start.
he passed away. Everybody got all his people
They
was
wasn't
buying
gonna
up
follow
all
you
his
back no way,
merchandise and
so,
all his
I mean,
stuff. So
Okay, see now we are speaking on two different levels because I was high, y'all. Y'all see I had a brain fart that came back because Michi was saying in the essence of they speak death into their music before they
No,
die.
I wasn't. I was
Well,
saying
you're
it's
saying
clout
how-
in
she
death
still
because
said
he
it's
had an
clout.
album
Okay.
cover that has something about death and went
And you
up.
saying he was getting
more
clout off of,
sales.
listen, hold on, because I'm saying what you saying. You saying he was getting, can I say it first?
period, fool.
You said, well, are you saying that Biggie was getting clout off of death by naming his album Life After
Yes.
Death? Exactly
That's
what
not
I'm saying.
the same.
I'm saying that it was two different subjects
Right, not the
just
same.
happening. You get what I'm saying? Now y'all see where I was like, what y'all was talking about as far as getting clout after you die, your record sales shoot through the roof.
Not even artists. I'm talking about regular people.
Even regular people.
Like it could be a
Your
actor
merchandise go
or whoever.
I'm talking about Joe Smoke
If
off
he
of
wasn't-
6 Mile.
If Joe Schmo wasn't shit,
Joe
no.
Smo ain't- if Joe
Unless he
Smo-
went out
no,
shooting
no,
a
no,
nigga
I
or
get
saving
what
somebody.
Mark's saying.
Even
Just
with
say
the
I'm
an
not
artist.
saying-
Just say an artist from our
He not
city.
saying I don't get
or,
what, yeah, because I'm lost.
Or just say the man in your hood,
Y'all just said-
the top nigga in your
I like
hood,
both topics.
and the top nigga in your hood, he perished away,
Okay.
and
Perish.
and everybody is clouting them. They saying they at the funeral. They was there
Look,
in
my
line
man
and
Slick B just
Instagramming.
passed. They did the same thing.
You get what I'm saying?
And that was
I just
that,
ain't
people.
that,
You
see,
talking about
this
the
what I'm
people,
saying.
the
That was
outside
after death, right?
Right.
The outside people?
After-
Y'all
Yeah,
know what I'm
after
saying?
death. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Clout after death.
And I thought, you know, what she was just saying was she said Biggie tried to get clout before he died because he named his album Life After Death.
No, she said
I was just saying
I
after
did.
that.
Yeah, she was just right.
That went up. I'm just saying it went up just because of the word deaf, anything with deaf,
see,
it goes
I just want to
up.
understand you. I got you now.
It was
I'm
just
clear.
a segue from us talking about big.
No, because I was thinking that you meant that because a lot of rappers use deaf in they rap to get clout. I was actually trying to get
or
with
they
that.
fake they deaf.
Or they say, they speak about deaf, or they speak in deaf.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about that.
No, I just thought about. I thought that's what she was saying, but that
is
also
a good
became
topic,
a deep
though.
topic
It
to
is.
me because when she said life after death, as if Biggie maybe he was looking for clout because he was naming his shit "Ready to Die" or "Life After Death," and Pac was
I just think that's
shit.
Disrespectful.
Somebody fake their death.
No, they say they killed Tupac a couple times before.
That's even like with the people was be so quick to grab a rest in peace shirt or whoever, and you could be selling shirts every day and they won't buy one.
Yeah, I have been seeing Slick B family. Yeah, man, I don't know why y'all disrespect that man family like
shout
that.
out to his mom. She said stop it.
Damn right. No, not no shirts.
Some people
But what was
did get
happening?
shirts
They
and
was
stuff
just
made.
they was having events as if the money was being raised to go to his family and all this stuff, and they like, first we don't need no money, but we appreciate it. But none of that ain't happening. This is mama speaking.
Yeah,
so
and she had a fundraiser. A lot of people ain't even show up to.
Yeah,
but I went.
But I honestly think a lot of people didn't know about that. It wasn't the people that should have promoted that.
Should have did what they
like they promoted the parties and other stuff around the city. Probably should have promoted that better
as well.
Because that was actually his mother's event.
Exactly.
That was her event for her child,
and
that was actually trying to find someone who stopped it. I wish I could have been to the event, but I kind of stay away from all these deaf things and stuff. That's just me personally, but I respect Slick B, and that's why I even said something because I seen his mother saying something like,
that's a lot of flyers that they didn't even take his picture down.
I seen the strip. I just seen the most disrespectful shit today.
Man, please don't say you seen him on some strip club shit.
No, I seen a flyer of a strip club promoting like a death parties, like how your funeral.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Man, I'm not lying, man. One of y'all favorite clubs, man.
Y'all want me to say it?
Dog, like that shit was so trash.
This
like
club in Detroit.
Yes, like they was promoting like.
That's terrible.
I seen the one
I ain't seen that.
The one video that went viral with a girl on stage. She was going forward on her head. It was like they was like, oh, she brought the "You Got Served" back. She was on her head
in Detroit.
No, it didn't look like no Detroit club.
I was about to say Detroit is on the what?
Oh man, I watched a girl beat up a porter in the club. If y'all want to hear some porter.
What's a porter?
A porter is a person who does everything in the motherfucking club that you tell him to do. And he gets paid. They make some money. He probably that nigga make more money than motherfucker work at Chrysler.
He might pick up some money.
He clean the throw up out the booth. Okay, the toilet overran in the bathroom. Put some food.
Breakup fights.
Cups. We need cups at the 2 bar. We need cups at the bar. Help the waitresses take their food out. Clean up all this shit afterwards. When I say you gotta do everything, that's what a porter do. Oh yeah, pick the girl's money up. But they get tipped in all these different areas too. Now, and they get paid for this shit. So the porters make some cheese, but they just have to work their ass off. And particularly this day, my nigga have been working his ass off, and that's my dog. And this lady was arguing with him,
and she swung on him.
And she swung on him with a cup. And she whooped his ass. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
She whooped him up.
If I was a dancer and I rocked with him, I would have beat
You mean
her
a glass?
ass.
Cause ain't no cups in the bar.
It's a cup. Yeah, we
Sweetie.
got glass. Yeah, we ain't got cups. Okay, yeah, we got glasses, but the glass man and my man's man, he took that beating. He took that beating.
He could have whooped her ass and he didn't.
Shit,
What
he
a
took
gentleman!
Nah, he tried. He tried.
Shit!
This was a fight.
He tried.
This was a fight.
He like, he tried.
No, this is a fight. No. This is a fight, but he know it because he came up to me. He was like, "Why you let that bitch beat me up like that?"
No shit.
He funny.
And I seen because I guess he know I seen it because it was right in front of the DJ booth. So he came up to the booth at the moment he acted like he was cleaning the table. He was standing around and he was like, I seen him look at me, and then he was about to walk away.
He was waiting on eye contact.
Back. He was, I ain't never looked at it because I'm like, nigga, you just
that your ass?
fucking like, boy, she just wore you the fuck out. You couldn't get her.
You over there messing
she,
with people.
Like,
She was on him.
That nigga turned back to me and he was like, he caught my eye and I looked and I was like, as he was like, why you let that hoe beat me like that? I'm like,
no.
I had no response because I was still flabbergasted on the fact that how it happened.
Where was it located? Like, was it in a corner? Was it like out in the open?
It was like it went from the carpet to the hard floor. And it was kind of like, it was like at the carpet, they was in each other's face and he trying to talk in her ear and she yelling in his ear and I'm looking and I'm like, okay, it's about to go bad. So I'm looking for my security and they was on the other side dealing with something else. However, they come to the side, they finally get there. But before they get there, she grabbed the cup and before I know it, all I heard was boom, 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 boom. And that was just, it was her hitting my my DJ booth. And all you hear was 3 hits. It was like, bomb, bomb, psh. You can hear every time she hit him in the head. And I'm like, what is that? Like, what's the noise? By the time when the glass broke, I don't even know if she broke it or whatever. They fell.
Yeah, it was hollow.
Man, they fell. The
next day was
over.
over.
And they fell to the ground, slammed to the ground. They on the ground tussling like wood. But this is what I hate about our people. Everybody, instead of trying to help everybody, like backed up. Now, anybody really put on their phones. You know, strip club, we don't do all that in strip club. Nigga, they won't let you leave if some certain shit happen in strip club. Look, let me tell y'all something. If y'all record some shit in the strip club and it go down, I 9 times out of 10 telling you they gonna take your phone and they gonna smash that bitch and fight you about it. And I'm talking about the security management. They be watching these cameras.
Pull your phone out and stroke it.
Not when that shit going down. If they trip up, they don't give. You can record some ass and titties, but you record some shit going down and they see you pull out that phone, it's on. You can't post that shit. But anyway, it happened.
It happened.
Well, at least Detroit strip clubs. I see a lot of shit be wilding outside, but a lot of clubs don't. Detroit strip club, it happened, man. So I had to give my DJ story of the week because that was a very. It
went the fuck down.
It went the fuck down. It was mobile when he came to me. It's like, why you let her whoop my ass like that? And I just really had nothing to say.
Damn.
I just got a weekend topic real quick. How soon before you start talking to somebody you expect them to get rid of their hoes?
Never.
Immediately? A week, a month?
Immediately?
Immediately.
After I pay for that date.
I would like to ask the whole panel.
I would like to say in my behalf, I think I get rid of the hoes when you let me know that we are in some type of exclusive
situation.
thing.
Tell him, Jerry.
But you have to let me know that you're uncomfortable with the fact of me having hoes. And until you give me that notice, I got the hoes and we chilling. If I got hoes, I might be. If you a good enough chick and I'm really feeling you like I'm feeling you, you ain't even got to tell me to drop my hoes.
They already dropped.
I'm into you.
They already canceled.
If you got you a real nigga, if you got to tell the nigga to cancel, get some hoes, you might have to check and see if you on his level. You might not make the cut.
Let's start from the right.
Ding, 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 ding.
Go ahead. Give your take.
I follow that.
I
Affirmative, sir.
I concur.
Affirmative, sir.
That's it. That's all you gotta say.
I got hoes.
I got hoes.
Shit, I ain't giving up my hoes, so you give up your hoes. So, shit.
Let me see your phone.
When you give up your hoes, I'm gonna give up my
You
hoes.
get rid of yours, I get rid of mine. Shit.
Go ahead.
I know you got some.
Damn it.
Put them on the table.
You're a bad bitch.
Bitch.
I want you to get rid of your hoes that day.
With your lying ass.
I gotta know that you worth me getting rid of my hoes,
Right,
bro.
we gotta test
You
the
can't
head.
just fuck me over
Prove
there.
if you can act right.
Your head gotta be
a
splendid.
month from now, I really don't
That's
like
how it
your
goes.
motherfucking ass.
That's how it goes.
Now I ain't got no
As
hoes.
soon
I
as
can't
we
get rid of the
done,
top head, honey.
You done got rid of all these hoes. You gonna start over fresh.
I
You
gotta
gonna
know
need a
that
perk
head
for this
good.
pain.
I'm like Will.
You gonna need a perk for this.
I'm not about to get rid of all of that and be some bullshit. I ain't gonna. Nope.
Like pussy was whack, mate. You got me one time. After everything else, you got lazy on me.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
hitting it from the side. Now you hitting it from the
Right
side.
now, you side pussy. You don't want to give it up like I thought you.
Now you
gotta
gotta call one of your hoes.
Don't even like that.
Nah, I done cut all my hoes off and I can't
Giving
call.
me that mediocre head.
Yeah, see, now you don't suck
was in your
dick.
teeth.
I'm gonna keep me some hoes, man. I don't know, man.
Now you're neglecting the ball.
I'm gonna keep me some hoes, dog.
That nigga said, now you neglecting the balls.
Charlie.
I went without hoes for a long time. So it's like
it be a drought. Nigga get in a drought.
He the only good one. He the only good one out the crew.
Nah, it be a drought. A nigga
I'm good too.
I go through a drought.
Coochie queen has spoken. The cootie queen has spoken.
You got a drought where you call that one.
Man.
He said, I already had
Your
enough
raggedy
Let me dust this number off.
That don't nobody know about.
We gonna have sex on the couch,
He
not in
said
the room.
he had enough hoes to even to just let him go.
Damn.
Not even that.
That's
I'm just
crazy.
saying I didn't went, at a.
That's why his
long
name
period of
J
time
Mac.
J
With
Mac.
no hoes at
That's
all.
DJ
so,
J Mac, by the way.
So I know how that feel.
That's
Like
why
when
his
you don't
name
have
J
no
Mac.
hoes.
No hoes.
And you
at
didn't
all.
you didn't been faithful in this relationship.
You
and-
gotta rebuild the stable.
Right, you gotta come back up from the
Oh
bottom.
man.
I ain't
You
got
don't,
no
even, you don't even
hoes.
know how to talk to bitches no more.
You don't even know how to find your prize winner no more.
Right, you don't even
Where
know.
did my
Like,
hoes
you
go?
start taking people out on date that don't even deserve dates.
Exactly. You
'Cause you fucked
Driving
up
them
now.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
You
I'm
just
going, and that's
your
that.
truth.
Listen, that's the time of my life
Amen.
right now. I'm taking bitches out on dates that don't deserve
to go
no
out on
mind, my
dates.
attention.
What?
Okay, so what
It
it
just,
right
it
now.
just.
That
In a
your
drought.
So what do you
Is
call
that
that
be that
stage?
drought?
What do you call that
A
stage?
drought.
You need to choose a different type of woman.
Confused
Choose the
stage.
opposite type of
I'm
woman.
homeless.
Choose the
What
opposite
the
type of
fuck
woman.
is this?
The last
He ain't
relationship I
homeless.
was with-
He homeless.
Listen, this is
He
why I
gave
feel
up
this-
all
I
his
want my
hoes.
hoes back.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. This is where I go back to what you're saying. I'm hurt by this shit because
Me
I'm actually
too.
going through this shit in my life. I gave my hoes up for a chick. The chick thought I still had hoes because they insecure about this strip club life. I really ain't had no hoes. Gave up all the hoes. So it put me in the category, J Mac. We're like, nah, you gotta figure out and rebuild your hoes up. And
Yeah,
I'm dating a
train
hoe. I ain't. Look, you know how I
Stable
shoot. I'm at the table shooting. I ain't hit yet.
Right,
You
know
had
what
a
I'm saying?
hoe.
I'm talking about. I've been in this casino all goddamn month long, just shooting dice.
You didn't win on.
Snake eyes.
You didn't win on about 5-6 dates.
with all
and then
types of
ain't-
chicks.
and you
All
just at the
types of
casino,
money.
like.
Just
I
throwing
done
money.
been there, just
Yeah.
you be like, man, this shit ain't even
Shaking
worth
them
it,
up
like,
with no dice.
like,
God dang, man.
Making my
Meeting all
way
kind of
downtown.
badass kids and shit.
oh man,
Whoa.
Dealing with all the bullshit.
Oh, you gonna watch them kids?
Oh.
See what I'm talking about?
You wouldn't have did that 6 months ago when you had some hoes though. You was like,
see what I mean?
bitch, fuck you and these
Don't
kids,
that wearing a
bitch.
pause?
She got her shit
A
planned
big
out.
pause.
You come home when the baby's going to school. You know what I'm saying?
Go see
He's a
him.
true. He's a true.
Oh,
Right.
He's nice and true side.
Hey,
you gonna watch
number
the
one.
kids while I go
The
to
side
shoot
nigga
these
of the
dice?
year.
Number
I'm
one.
shooting dice all summer.
Right.
Number one.
Daddy
damn it.
daycare.
I'm outside.
Daycare.
Nigga say I'm gonna pull up.
Oh no, I'm gonna pull up and pull out. Goddamn
Hell
it!
yeah.
It's
Pull out
happening.
king.
So you bouncing.
Your kids need lunch.
I know how to
You
get
got
right in the
it.
truck and get
Hey,
the fuck on.
So you pissing outside on you.
Nigga taking pieces to the motherfucking school for the kids on their birthdays and
He
shit.
making
I
TikToks.
leave my sunroof open so I can jump right in the car. Peanut butter jelly and
He got the box.
You got some TikToks, don't you?
So fuck 12.
What's a TikTok?
You see, and on that note,
The little kids be doing that.
this
I'ma
is
get laid.
Coalition episode 11. And
Subscribe at the bottom.
Oh, no, I don't play with kids unless we playing a video game.
So you whooping their ass, huh?
Oh no, I don't whoop ass either.
No, I'm talking about whooping their ass in the
What you
video.
Oh hell yeah, I ain't no mercy on the kids on the game. Fuck
That
that.
nigga got his own character on his
He be sleep the whole time.
I gotta hold my
You got your-
Hell yeah, I can
That
take
nigga
a nap.
basically-
my
His own
player.
character.
I can
You gotta
take a
hold
nap
my
and
player.
get back on their ass.
What you mean the internet ain't on, bitch?
Right, bitch. What the fuck you think I'm over here for? If you don't call it,
Turn the game on.
you don't call that payment in for the
Bill
internet.
only $12.
Call that payment in for the
I'm
internet.
playing
I
Call
don't
of
care
Duty
if
with
it's
the kids and
120.
everything. Hell
He
yeah.
like, I don't care if it's $125. Got the internet back on.
He buying cereal.
Yeah, you shit.
He
Cereal.
like,
Good snack.
he
Zebra
like,
cakes.
My episode.
he like the heat can go on, but not the internet.
He put at 75.
Y'all
Drink all
better
the juice
bundle up.
boxes. I'm drinking all the juice boxes. It's
Oh
savage
no,
like that.
no, I ain't that guy.
Oh, I'm savage. You
Oh,
can get
no.
that apple juice.
Check it out.
No, he don't
that
stay
juicy
long
juice.
enough.
Hey man,
Drink
too much.
look, check me out. You know what time it is, man. We about to get the fuck up out of here. Chandelier.
Yeah, the little
Music.
smoke. I'm rolling it.
So, before I go, I'd like to tell y'all first, subscribe. If you ain't subscribed, if you're watching, go ahead, subscribe, turn us up. I think next week, man, we about to start, bringing guests around and letting people come hang out with us and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's the second thing I wanted to say. And the third thing I wanted to say is New Music Sundays. Check in with us, man. New Music Sundays.
8 years.
Tap the fuck in.
You hear me? Them the 3 things I want to say before we get up out of here. Ill Will DT on Instagram. That's my shit.
Yes. They let me change my Instagram to Ametria Peridot. So, hey. Ametria Peridot on everything, pools. Hey,
at Book Cool Breeze on everything. And at Crud Inc., man. Fuck
you gotta
with
say
me.
that last part again.
At Book Cool Breeze on everything. And at Crud Inc. on everything.
Okay.
Fuck with me.
DJ J Mac _313 on everything, man. Subscribe, man. We gonna keep content coming, flowing, new guests coming. Man, this shit gonna be on the floor.
Yes, come sit down and talk.
Listen, y'all ain't know what be going on. These niggas be lit. They be off the Douce. We be weed high.
And shit.
Water.
We be fucked up in this
We in the
bitch.
water.
Sussex be off the
Real
perks
weed
and
cast.
ecstasies in
Ooh.
this bitch.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get it from.
Y'all ain't seen him
saw
today, but I know y'all be watching our episodes. D Nice / Unky, that nigga be sleeping all the episodes because he smoking sleepy weed. You know what I'm saying?
So with the pack, PAC, 2Ks everywhere. Music though, $ LIM. You'll find the Stoner Poetry already all that first time.
J.
Mike, DJ Mark G, look up
Mark
Mike.
That's
G.
your boy
Go
Nice.
stream my new song, man. Look, I'm on my motherfucking rap shit, and I ain't even rapping. You know what I'm saying? So go get my new song. It's called Mike. It's like
Mike.
with the
pull
coalition.
up. I'm on all the streaming platforms right next to me.
Yeah, shout out to
I want to hear
out
that
to my
record.
new
I
song.
need to hear that, Mark G.
$LIM. Look me up. Oh, you got here, Mike. Yeah,
Call it
smiley face.
What you got
Bentley
going
on the
man?
ad libs. Your boy on the second verse.
Our country cousin in the back. What you got, nigga?
I'm a fuck
Hey
with
man, follow me at DJ Culinary on everything.
Everything.
Make sure you stop by StreetCertifiedRadio.com. You can catch this one and all the previous podcast episodes on Street Certified Radio.
Hey.
Follow.
Fuck with me, shout it, follow a
I'ma
nigga,
fuck
man.
with you. I'ma fuck with you, shout.
Fuck with it.
Fuck with it.
Episode
I'm fuck
11
with it.
in the
I'm
book.
crip walking.
Make sure y'all subscribe at the bottom.
Subscribe.
Yeah, boy. Keep your head on my pocket.
Coalition DJs.
Keep your head on my pocket.
Deep down there.
Hey, y'all see my crip walk?
Tap in with your DJs.
Right.
Whoa.
Hey, because I'm in the water so deep.
Deep in that motherfucking
Water so deep.
That beat hard as hell.
We ain't talking drugs. Yeah, we on the ball. We ain't talking drugs.
Real wheels in the water. In the water.
In the water, baby.
Mark G is in the water.
G in the water, baby.
Water. Hey, with the pack